So,
Alright.
what do you do?
Well, I guess they already knew we were coming anyway, since the goblin escaped before. So no harm
I
done.
guess that's true. So, I would rather, since if they're going to come regardless. I would rather pop into this water room over here and make sure we're not bringing someone to our backs as well as to our front.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure. You can check out the water. I'll stay at a safe distance.
Alright, so you two begin walking forward. What does the rest of the party do here?
I guess Morgan will cautiously move to the corner, but stay watching from there.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
Lemik will kind of scramble a bit over the rubble.
Eyes in all directions.
Alright, and as you do that, roll initiative. Because your two people in front are deaf, apparently, they did not hear the goblins snickering from around the corner inside the room.
Oh, now I get a decent roll.
Oh my god, it's got 2 1s. So, although they get to go first because it's a surprise round, they're not going to be going for a while.
Oops.
Alright. Set your initiatives, right-clicking your token and pressing Set Initiative. And I will unveil the goblins that run out from around the corner.
What did I roll?
Oh, you got a
Oh,
16.
right there.
Alright, I'll sort that list. Do you have the initiative window open?
Yeah.
Everyone? Alright. So, the goblins come up from behind the corner. All yelling and screaming in some kind of random language, sounds like to you. And then a big goblin, not quite a goblin at all, a hobgoblin comes out from around this corner. And he looks very mad and very strong, wielding a rather big, long sword. And he will actually come right up to your face, Anathema. Alright, Xavier.
Oh, they didn't attack?
No, they couldn't have attacked.
I think this is the perfect opportunity for some grease. So
now, how many greases did you use last session?
I think I only used 2 in that fight, and then
I think that sounds right. 2 sounds right, so alright.
Yeah. So I should have 2 spells left,
Okay.
and I'll grease all the small ones.
Alright.
Oh, damn it!
All of the reflex saves. Goblins have decent reflex. What's the DC?
16.
Oh, okay. Well, you have a pretty good save to make. And 2 of them slip in the grease immediately, and these 2 kind of laugh at their friends.
As they should.
Alright.
Can you charge through allies in this?
Yeah, but the enemies will count as having cover. Oh, let me should get set.
Well, he'll just avoid this charge, I think.
Oh, charging. I thought you were saying shooting. Yeah, no,
shot,
you can never charge through allies now.
Yeah, okay. So Bonkers will just move up here.
Alright.
Also,
Well,
like...
that was a charge right there. You're not going through any allies by doing that.
Oh, you can charge there?
Yep, that's not going
Okay.
through any allies.
Good point. He'll charge up there.
Alright, and you have +4 from them being on the ground as well.
Well, he's attacking the hobgoblin though, so...
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I guess we do not have deaths, right?
No.
Well, so he'll attack the hobgoblin.
And that pounce. Alright, and you manage to bite him for 6 points of damage, but the other 2 attacks sink into his armor and appear to be ineffective.
Oh well.
Karen.
Alright, I need to get back into character. What am I gonna do? I assume he does have his strength longbow out, so he will, if he does a 5-foot step over here, can he shoot at, the back goblin over here?
Yeah, but it'd be going through the hobgoblin, so he would have cover. Soft cover.
Alright, so, against my better judgment, I am going to,
You could shoot at the hobgoblin.
he's in melee, though. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I don't have, shooting into melee.
He hasn't attacked yet.
Oh, well,
I don't think he counts as in melee if he's flat-footed.
alright.
No, wait, he's not flat-footed. They have a surprise round. Sorry, never mind. Forgot about
Make
that.
up your mind.
Forgot about that.
I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity to give little misses over there flanking.
All right,
I'm also going to drop my bow and get my masterwork gauntlets out.
the hobgoblin slashes at you, but you manage to do a quick roll and evade it. All right,
And that'll be my turn.
let's see what you can do. Now with flanking. Annie?
Right. Okay, so I've got... Where'd my page go? I've got a rapier and a short sword I can attack with.
Yes.
So I can make one attack with each against the hobgoblin.
Yes.
And I get to apply sneak attack on both.
Yes, on each that hit, and you would have a -2 penalty for 2-weapon fighting, but because you're flanking, you can ignore that.
Okay. So... the rapier... and the short sword.
Alright, the short sword slashes through a bit of the mail. You can roll damage.
And my sneak attack is 2d6, I think.
Correct.
So that's 3d6 damage total.
Yeah, you could roll it like that. Awesome. And you managed to find a vital point in that chainmail and slash through it. Good job. And if you wanted to, you could 5-foot step, but you probably don't want to. You're in a pretty good position.
Yeah, I'm in a great position standing right next to a bunch of enemies.
Well, you're flanking. All right,
I know.
Lemik is going to kind of 5-foot over this rebel here. Well, I guess it counts as difficult terrain. You can't really do that. He'll move over the rebel, and he will shoot at the hobgoblin. And his arrows will fly past the hobgoblin's head into the water.
Take
And
that, water.
this goblin here is going to get out of the grease and swipe at you, Annie, for 5 points of damage. This goblin here is going to squirm around in the grease and not get up. This goblin's going to get out of the grease and stand up. And this one will move to Calrain and attack him for 4 points of damage.
So I took 5.
Yes. As they jab at you with their daggers with expert precision, the likes of which no one in this party has ever seen because nobody's really crit in this party.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Hobgoblin is going to provoke... actually, no, he won't provoke. He'll just go up to Bonkers and slash Bonkers.
Oh no.
And he will miss. Oh, that would have been max damage, but he misses Bonkers in his amazing mage armored body as it bounces off an invisible shield. Alright, Morgan.
Well, while they're dealing with that, I'm gonna move over here and attack this goblin with a standard attack.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
Excellent. 8 points of damage.
8 points. Good stuff. Alright, that's everything?
Mm-hmm.
Paramis's turn. What do you do, Haramis?
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong push to talk button.
Unacceptable.
Haramis is going to stare at the pile of rubble and continue laughing.
Okay. While moving up a bit.
Oh, and making noises, of course.
Alright.
Because, he has to, you know,
Make noise.
whenever he sees rocks fall.
Okay. Xavier.
Yes. I'm going to look at Haramis, but Bonkers will attack.
Okay.
So Bonkers will attack the Hobgoblin again.
Alright. And you hit with a claw this time for 5 points of damage. And the Hobgoblin looks pretty pissed off that
Yeah,
his
he'll fight.
goblin friends are doing such a shit job.
And I'm done.
Alright. Karen.
Hmm. I'm going to do a 5-foot step, and I'm going to attack the hobgoblin with my masterwork gauntlets.
Okay. And you punch at him, but he ducks. And you
Easily.
realize he's a small creature, not a medium creature, and that you should aim lower next time. Alright. Annie?
Let's see.
No terribly easy way to get flanking.
I can see one way, but it would involve going into the grease.
That's always good.
That goblin with the blue square around it, he's still
He's
on
prone.
the...
Yeah.
Can I sneak attack him?
No.
He's not denied dexterity bonus?
I don't believe so while prone.
I think they are.
Yeah, he should be.
Alright, then yes.
Alright, then I'm
No.
attack... Or...
While he is
That-
prone, he is not denied dexterity bonus.
Yeah.
He just has a -4 against melee.
I'm looking it up right now. That's correct.
Well,
But
I'm going
when
to
you're
attack
in
him
grease, you're
anyway.
flat-footed.
When you're in grease, you're flat-footed?
I thought so.
Nope.
I don't think so. That just makes you fall prone. Or else a chance of making you fall prone. Alright, so, no.
Well, I'm gonna attack him anyway, since he should be easier to hit.
Okay.
Let's see, and I suffer the -2 for dual wielding.
Yep, if
Since
you're
I'm not
attacking with
flanking.
both. Yep.
Oh no, it's creatures that move in grease are considered flat-footed.
Alright, that's a hit. And your next attack is a miss. Alright, but you hit with your rapier. 5 points of damage. Okay. And you feel a bit sad because that attack wasn't nearly as effective as you know it could have been if Kelrain had simply moved into the grease like a gentleman for you. Alright, Lemik is going to fire at this goblin. Oh, it hit with both of his arrows for a little bit
Where
of
do you see
damage.
that being in grease makes you flat-footed?
On the grease spell if you move through the grease says. Anyways, the goblins, this goblin's going to move up here, flanking with his hobgoblin friend. and miss Kelrain, and this one's going to run around the grease, kind of looking at it. He'll spit into the grease in anger. He fell over before. And he will stab at Kelrain for 4 points of damage. And this one will swipe at your legs, Anathema, on the ground, and miss horribly because he's on the ground. This hobgoblin will look behind him and see the freaky creature, but attack the smelly elf instead for 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
And let out a gruff laugh. Alright.
Guess I will repeat the attack against the goblin that's in front of me. So
Alright.
I'm guessing that's a hit.
Oh yeah. No, that goblin is actually blessed. Holy crap. You kicked the shit out of that goblin. Good job. Haramis. Your babbling ends, and from the abyss, a spawn so evil and terrifying erupts from the ground, and it looks like...
Is he gonna be the squid?
I hope it's a squid. A squid in the water that just pulls a goblin down and drowns it. That would be amazing. I forget the squid's name. I can never remember it.
Sebastian. I think.
Sebastian the
Yes,
squid.
Sebastian. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sebastian.
Alright. So terrifying. It strikes fear into the hearts and minds of anybody who
It's gonna
sees it.
5-foot step.
Why would it 5 foot? You could just summon
Yeah,
it.
can a 5-foot step on land?
You could just summon it on land and then it can drag it into the water if you grapple it.
Alright, I'm
I'll
gonna
allow
summon
it.
it on land then. And behold my bullshit.
Okay. That's a grapple, right? No, that's a... What are you doing? Explain yourself!
I was hitting the wrong push to talk. No, the squid is attacking.
Okay, it has 2 attacks,
Yes, it does.
and they
those
both
are-
hit.
Huh?
They both hit.
Okay. Then one of the attacks has the grab ability, so
Mm-hmm.
that's the grapple check.
That's that beats the CMD.
And that's the damage.
That's really weird, but alright.
Oh, did you add the +2 from being flanking?
Well, he hit with them both.
I
so.
hit either
Oh,
way.
okay.
Alright.
So now that goblin is grappled and it took 12 damage.
Alright. It squirms and yells for help. Xavian.
Hold on.
Oh, I
I have a
forgot.
high action economy.
I forgot.
So, buddy, I heard you like nightmares.
And he looks to you, this creepy little cloaked man who
Aramis's bad touch.
who barely wears any armor, trying to touch him on the shoulder, and he lets out a growl like an angry bear. Alright, Xavian, what do you do?
Yeah, I will draw my short spear, actually. And I'll move over here and I'll try to stab the guy on the ground.
I think you're moving on top of somebody.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that-
thought this one was...
Oh no, that's a
dead,
dead
so it
goblin.
doesn't
Alright,
matter.
that's fine. Yep. Okay, you can attack the one on the ground who's just been squirming there, unable to stand up pathetically.
I don't have a macro for melee attacks, but that's all good.
Just roll a d20 and see if you're anywhere close.
Yeah, good point.
Alright,
I'll
no,
pop-
you missed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you have a +4. What's your attack modifier? No, actually, you missed. You're not going to have a high enough. But, alright. Karain.
And Bonkers will bite.
Ah, I'm such an idiot. I'm not remembering your guys' summons. Alright. You got 2 hits this time. He is learning how to defeat this hobgoblin, and they hit for a ton of damage as he bites the hobgoblin's leg off and slashes his neck, sending him to the ground. Alright. Now, Calrain.
And the hobgoblin is kaputs.
Yes.
Alright, I will 5-foot step right next to this greasy pile, and I will Masterwork Gauntlets the goblin in front of me.
And this one has the grapple condition, so I believe
Yeah,
you can
not
hit
the
it.
grapple one.
You could hit it easier, though. And it's been hurt quite a bit.
I guess that's
I
true.
drowned that one though.
Oh, you want to drown that one? Alright.
Next
That
round,
was my idea.
Sebastian's going to pull him into the water and he'll start drowning.
Alright, so you, are you attacking the one on the ground?
Yeah, I'm attacking the one on the ground that's both
Alright.
flanking and down on the ground and obviously going to get hit.
Ha! unless you're a crazy absolute noob. And as you aim lower for the goblins, you forget to factor in this one is literally on the ground, not just a short creature, and miss again. Alright. It's like a pinata. It's like to the left, to the right. I don't know where this thing is. Alright. Anathema.
Let's see. Gonna make a 5-foot step, I guess, to here.
Yep.
And attack the goblin that I'm now flanking.
Excellent. That's a hit. And that's a miss. But rapier hit with sneak attack this time with your precision. Rapier is a D8, isn't it?
Nope, it's a D6.
Oh, alright. 11 points of damage. Good stuff. And you bloody the goblin as your stab goes clean through. Lemik will 5-foot to here and attack. Oh, he can't attack. Actually, he'll be attacking through. Okay, here he'll attack this goblin here. And he will stick an arrow in the one that Anathema just stabbed. Am I saying your name right? I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Anathema.
Anathema, so I am. Alright, Anathema. And the goblins will now go. They will realize that they are losing this and try to run away. This one's going to try and run through all of you, provoking
yeah,
attacks of
right.
opportunity.
Heal it.
And he will get to about there. This one's going to scramble up, finally standing, provoking attack of opportunity from Xavian. And that, damn it,
And Calrain and Anathema.
Anathema.
Anathema is much easier to pronounce.
Anathema sounds like a disease, like
Just-
like a cold or something. Like
Just call her Anna or Annie.
Annie. All right,
That wasn't very good idea.
I like Anna. Anna's a good name. All right,
Yeah,
Just
I'll go
beware
with
of
Anna.
Michael Jackson.
Calrain now knows where to punch. He finally figured it
Did I
out.
roll a crit for that?
Roll to confirm. And he just punches the goblin's face straight into the ground.
With the might of Telma, I will punch you in the soul. Soul punch.
All right. And this-
Telmar guided my hand.
This goblin squirms trying to escape the grapple, but he rolls really bad. All right, Morgan.
I'm at a loss of things to do. Everything's dead.
Well, there's one that's grappled. The squid is gonna drown
There's
next
also some
turn.
grease
I want to
that-
kill it.
Yeah, but I think it's like from memories of... I think having remembered Sebastian to some extent, he's just gonna keep his distance and maybe just move. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna move over here and just gonna keep watch or like keep an eye down this corridor here.
All right, do you have dark
for
vision?
the moment. I have low light vision.
All right, you can see a bit farther since there will be some light there. Okay. And Sebastian, I'm not even gonna need a roll for it. You drag the, oops, that's the level. You drag the level.
Yeah.
You drag the goblin down and drown it, and then after a few minutes, a body flies up and Sebastian disappears. All right, good job, guys.
Good show, Sebastian.
I would assume they can move at least 5 feet on land.
It works because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can always do a climb check on the ground.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
So-
Well, I think Kelrain will scan this entire place, make sure there's no more goblins, make sure there's no more, goblin trapdoors over here, goblin doors, goblin chests that a goblin might pop out of.
All right, so you scout around and you notice that there appears to be nothing in this room but this pool of rather clear water, if not now getting a bit bloody. I don't know what you're smiting.
Oh, that was just the damage he would have done automatically on his turn.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. So you don't see anything in this room. As you check the dead things for loot, you find across their bodies one Cure Light Wounds potion and some more smelly armors and bows and swords. You guys don't really care about that, but there's a Cure Light Wounds potion, so you probably want to take that. On the Hobgoblin, there is... he has a chain vest and a wooden shield and a long sword. So if you guys are interested in that, you can grab that.
What was it?
Ooh, a
Chain-
longsword.
A chain vest, a long sword, and a wooden shield.
So nothing that interests me. Except for the potion. That interests me.
Alright. Alright, Lemik looks to Haramis and says, "But we have to find her! We can't give up now." You examine the pool of water and it appears to just be a pool of water.
Aha! I fill my canteen.
Alright, well it has goblin blood swimming around in it, so...
Oh, that's some protein in there, that's fine.
Alright.
Oh dear. Next time on a very special Doors of Baal, it appears that Kelrain has contracted goblin AIDS.
How will the party deal with this? Will they ever look at him the same way again?
They honestly believe it's because he drank their blood.
Secretly he had it before, but this is just his excuse.
Just made it an easy way to break it to the rest of the party.
Yes. 'Cause
potion
the
was
truth is
Cure
too
Light
horrible.
Wounds?
Yes, Cure Light Wounds. Alright.
So, how about we let Bonkers scout ahead, because that didn't end too well.
Well, no.
Bonkers looks at the
Can.
pile of rubble on the ground and then looks to you, Xavian, and raises his eyebrow like, "Are you serious?"
Hey, he knows what's up.
I don't want to be scouting ahead.
I basically say because I'm virtually unscathed, and if Lemik really wants to go on ahead, the two of us can go down the corridor a little ways, and you guys can rest up here if you need to, just for the moment.
I must teach these goblins chivalry.
Haramis is the great teacher of chivalry.
I think we should help him out. I don't think we should just take a break in the middle of...
Yeah, we need to keep on moving.
Okay,
I-
Well, Anathema's going to use the potion then.
Well, wait. I'm assuming that last session, Kelrain used, what is it? His Shield of Faith?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No idea.
You would
Because
use.
now that I'm looking at it, my AC is 17 and it should only be 15.
Yeah, I think you used that on Interretio.
Interretio? Mother, goddamn it. Okay. So that means I should only have like, if I use it on him, that means I have no spells left, so I can't heal us again. Never mind.
Alright, so heal for 15. That may be overkill. How many more channels do you have for Evis?
Lots.
How?
So I just recovered 15.
Yes.
That puts me at 26.
Oh, okay. 6 total.
Wow.
That sounds correct. Okay, so you're out of channeled healing, and your summoner is saying that he's low on spells. But Lemik wants you to push on to find the fate of his beloved.
Yeah, Lemik has been helping us, so Kelrain does want to honor their promise to help him, or their unspoken promise to help him find his lost love.
I think we should help him out. Can't just leave him.
Okay,
Yep,
so
definitely helping him.
you guys get
Yeah.
back into formation.
I can grease at least once more, so it's all good.
Alright,
Also at most once more.
And I can still stabby things.
That's
okay,
good.
so you guys continue walking up ahead. I'm gonna assume you two are in front here. If you want to roll stealth again, you can.
Yes.
And again,
/RSEC.
Yep. Space D20 plus whatever.
if I get a crappy roll, I can use hers.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright. You guys begin... I'll just move you all together. Because you walk up a bit here and you come to another crossroads. Crossroadsy bit here. And I'll feel a little bit more. There you go. Which way do you go?
Can we see anything either way? We
Nope.
both have dark vision.
You see you see this way appears to turn around another bend, and this way, well, I guess I can give you, goes up a bit more here. And you can kind of assume, since you had scouted this way before, that they match up. So I'll just
All
do
right,
that
so
there.
if
There
we
you go.
know where the straight one goes, we'll go right, and Kelrain will appear around that corner.
Okay, so you guys, just gonna move you and tell me if you think that anything here is wrong, and we'll just fix that. Something like that. Actually, let me get you there.
Yeah, Lemik seems a little bit faint of heart for being here to get his love back.
Well, he's a ranger,
in
so
front.
he's gonna be in the back.
Huh. Emotions riled up. He wants to charge in there and save people.
You don't know shit. All right. So you see another path up ahead that looks to be another fork.
Well, we might as well go ahead and start checking that out.
Whoever created these tunnels really couldn't make up their minds, hey?
Yeah. Do these tunnels look like they've been just picked out of the walls themselves?
They probably roll a nature check.
Do I have nature? Oh, yes I do. Yay.
You think that these caves are mostly natural, but they could have been dug out in certain parts to create the kind of larger rooms, like the room with the water, the room where you saw the goblins dancing and all that. Anyways, up ahead here, as you peer around this corner, you see what looks to be two hobgoblins standing guard.
Well, this seems like the right direction.
Yeah, Kelrain will sneak back 5 feet and whisper to the rest of the party. There's two hobgoblins up there guarding something. Probably just a common room or something, or guarding the prisoners, more likely.
And Lemik kind of gives you a bit of a nod and says, "Well, then that must be where she is."
How many uh, how many creatures can I fascinate with my fascinate?
I don't know. How does your fascinate work? You should know.
Yeah, I read it. I still don't know.
There should be a hit die, so basically levels of creatures.
What's the bard ability? The bardic performance fascinate. But it was kind of confusing to me.
Well, then you can't because you don't know how your own ability works, and you'll have to
Cause
look it
one
up.
or more creatures to become fascinated with him. For every 3 levels the bard has attained beyond first, he can target an additional creature with this ability.
All right. So what?
Yeah, one, I guess.
Well, I got bardic performance at level 2 because of my specific class.
Yeah. So you can fascinate one at this level.
Well, if the spell is using your class or your character level, then whatever your class or character level is, that's what it is going to be.
Oh
But
yeah,
until
it's
level
it's not
4,
your bard level. Yeah.
yeah, but until level 4, you can't get another creature fascinated.
Okay. That's mostly what I was confused about.
Okay.
I do have dancing lights, so I could probably throw that in the corridor the other way and like distract him for a little bit. But I think as I'm telling the party what we should do as we're thinking about it, as she mentioned she can fascinate someone, I think the best idea to do is just prepare ourselves, bless ourselves, and try to rush them before they can attack back.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're saying in a chat you
Yeah.
can't hear, and I can't hang up on him because a flipping UI thing is blocking me from hanging up on him. Wow. It's saying there's a problem with the call, trying to get the call back, and it's blocking me from hanging up on him so I can call him back. Alright, there we go. Alright, so do you want to try and fascinate them? Or one of them?
I don't know. Do we think it would be worthwhile for me to try and fascinate one of them? I mean, once a fight starts, it would kind of break it.
Well, yeah, if a fight is going to break the fascination, that seems like you would be better used on something else. Either that, or we can try to uh, completely walk past these guys by trying to get their attention somewhere else.
Well, if you can distract them in a different direction, I could try and sneak up on them.
Anybody have anything to add?
No, that seems like a good idea.
So we're gonna try to distract them then?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna reset the call real quick.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't know why Linus cannot pick up.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Alright.
So we have two options: either try to take out these guards, or me and Anathema over here, because she's obviously diseased, we could
Wow.
try to distract them and slip past before they turn back to their posts.
Well,
I was thinking, if you can distract them, like have them be focused on a different, like not the hallway we're looking down, I could try and sneak up behind one of them and try to kill him. I don't know if I'm actually strong enough to do that alone, but you know.
Well, I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
use your stealth bonus, and I
Yeah.
have +6 when I'm sneaking too.
So yeah,
So-
we could sneak up on them and try and catch them by surprise.
All right, and if you do fascinate one of them, as long as it can perceive the attack, I think he would keep on being fascinated. So that might work actually.
Let's see how well your distraction works first.
Okay, let's see how the distraction works. Calrain will reach into his magical intuition and pull out the dancing light spell,
All right.
and he will make it light over at the other entrance as far as he can see.
So you're throwing some lights down this way?
Uh,
Around here, I think.
I was thinking.
Oh.
around-
Okay. Well, that's right in
Because-
front of their faces. All
well,
right.
it will start in front of their faces and then quickly room.
Oh, I see.
Run away.
Okay. So it goes down this way, and a hobgoblin kind of starts, just kind of falls back a little bit as this light appears in front of him. And as it begins heading out that way, this one watches him, and this one begins running off this way after it, trying to check out what it is.
Well, since there's only one left,
Roll initiative, just so that we have an order.
okay.
Holy crap, that is my third one I've rolled for initiative. Stop dying, please.
Sorry.
I'll forgive it this time. Alright. Okay, Calrain, one hobgoblin is alone and the other one is off chasing a pretty light. What do you do?
Very quickly, if we fascinate this creature and we all just run past it, when the fascination ends, we'll remember that we just ran past it. He says to Anathema, not knowing how her spells work.
Let me look it up real quick.
Learn your shit!
This is why I have like 23 tabs open with all my shit on it.
I never play bards even in 3.5. So I'm a
Well
little-
then, why did you not read up on
I
it?
did. I just forgot. Okay. The creature will get a will save.
Screw it for the sake of it. Right now, it doesn't. It won't remember it. It's focused entirely on you and you alone, and then it snaps out of it. We'll look it up later. That's just how it works right now.
It lasts for as long as the bard maintains it, and then as soon as the bard finishes, it snaps out of the fascination.
Okay, so it will just see her like belly dancing for like a minute while you all run by, and then she stops, and then you'll just see her, and then you guys can all like attack it or something if you want. I don't know.
I know this might clog everything up again, but if a creature is fascinated in this fashion, does it technically count as helpless?
No.
No,
All that
okay.
for everyone else's purposes is they get a -4 to notice us,
Okay.
which basically means a +4 to yourself, relatively. You don't actually add it.
oh, I probably can't sneak by it anyway then.
Well, what I was thinking was to fascinate it so that Anathema and Karain could get up close to it and then kill it.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems good. So I will hold my action and tell Anathema. No.
Anna!
Anathema.
Alright.
Anathema.
Change your name to Anna, otherwise we're all just gonna scroll up your name
Kelrain
and start
is
reading the
horrible
full
with his
thing.
names.
No, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna change your name to Anna. Just on your token there. Alright, now when we scroll over, we'll just read Anna.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anathema. Anathema is such a good name, though, in my opinion.
It's a
even
good
though
it's a good
it's
RP
easy.
crazy name. Anyways. Yeah, it does really sound like some kind of horrible cold you don't want to get. But alright, Anna. Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I move out here.
Oh
and-
yeah. You see the hobgoblin look up at you, and what do you
Right,
do?
and we'll start dancing to fascinate.
Alright, so what does he roll?
My DC for fascinate is 14.
Will save, I'm assuming?
Yes, will save.
Alright. He is mesmerized by your tiefling dancing.
And I want to, while I'm dancing, can I be moving towards him?
Yeah, I think you probably could be.
Okay.
We'll say at half speed.
Alright, so I already moved like 10 to get to where he and I can see
Move
each
5
other.
more. There you go.
So, there.
Alright, Kelrin.
So I'm probably gonna still have to use a stealth check.
I don't know why. Are you
Well,
being stealthy?
Yeah, he takes a -4 penalty
Yeah,
to
King
perception
said
checks.
he still takes a -4, so I'm still gonna have to try to run past with that.
Oh, I thought you guys were going to try and take him out. I thought, okay, so you're still trying to
Well,
run
he's gonna
past. Sorry.
He's gonna
we're-
sneak
Yeah,
up.
we're trying to get
him.
closer.
Oh, okay,
Be
I gotcha, I
non-threatening
gotcha.
Until ready to actually
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, oops,
I
I didn't do
see.
this secretly.
Well, actually, it doesn't even really matter for this because it's not really going to affect your movement. You're no matter what moving towards him. But all right, so if he notices you, what happens?
Well, if he notices me, I would just,
No, what happens to him? Like, does he snap out of the fascination? Like, can he do something?
I don't know.
It's the way it says, any potential threat allows the target to make a new saving throw against the effect.
Ah, all right, that's what I'll have
An
to do.
obvious threat, like if you were to draw a weapon or something, would automatically break it.
All right. Unfortunately, Karain comes around the corner, steps on a rubber ducky, and the hobgoblin
What?
notices him. Holy crap! Notices him, and shakes his head and draws his weapon. All right, and he actually yell over to the other hobgoblin. Alright.
Good job.
You got 15 feet closer.
It was a good plan. It was.
It was, and these things have a 0 to their freaking will save. So, he lucked out.
Yep.
Yeah, how'd he fucking see me? That's my problem. Kelrain looks affronted at this. I was a stealthy mofo, man.
They roll 1s on their initiative and 19s on their perceptions. There's something in a vessel. Alright.
Yeah, I moved my tokens, so
Okay, that's everything?
Yeah.
Lemik will head forward here and shoot an arrow at the hobgoblin, realizing that the plan has been foiled. And, holy crap, do good damage against him. As the arrow penetrates straight into the hobgoblin's neck. But not deep enough into his hide to kill him. Alright, Morgan?
Right. I guess Morgan will move. Over here. Sword drawn. That's pretty much. I
Okay.
guess I could double move.
Oh, yeah, you could.
There we go. I'll move over here.
Alright, this hobgoblin is gonna hear his friend screaming about something in Goblin, begin running back this way around the corner, and he notices, holy shit, there's a bunch of people there. This goblin is going to charge the person who is fascinating him.
Oh, crap.
Oh! Critical threat. And critically hit you for 12 points of damage.
Maybe you shouldn't have been belly dancing with your chainmail off.
I have the holy shit. Oh, alright. Haramis. You haven't filled your bucket since the fight with the goblins. Draw your sword. Alright, Anna.
Oh, actually, it'd be my turn. Since I have a 19, I just held my round once.
Yeah, no, but your initiative, it changes if you wait till after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No sneak attack for you.
Unless she delays.
I guess that's true.
Delays until after your turn again, and then...
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
delay.
everything is righted.
I'm gonna delay until after Kelrain's turn.
Alright.
We'll just keep trading places in the
Yes.
initiative.
Yeah, that seems fine. I can't double 5 foot, can I?
Double 5 foot. That's called a move action. What the hell?
Make sure. Yeah, I'm going to...
Look at this.
provoke
Morgan
an
can
attack of
triple
opportunity.
5 foot.
Yeah.
Alright. You're going to provoke an attack of
Not
opportunity, and he will slash at you for 6 points of damage as you try and get around him.
I will backstab this guy.
Alright. Oh, good job.
So that's 10 damage with my teamwork.
Oh. Okay. Good job. Can I double 5 foot? Oh my god. Okay, and
It's a legitimate strategy.
just the... Oh my god.
Okay, attacking the hobgoblin.
Yep. You gotta make a macro for your attacks. Alright, that's a miss. And the other attack?
Are you including the flanking bonus?
Well, she's
Yeah.
she's excluding it
Alright.
because of her 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah,
she just
the
doesn't have that.
flanking just counters my 2-weapon fighting
Alright,
penalty.
well the 19 hits, so your short sword damage. Oh! He is on his very last limb, as you see that he is just covered completely in blood from the great teamwork of Kelrain and Anna. But he is not yet fallen. Xavier.
Yeah. I'm feeling the short bow this game, so I'll move up a bit and I'll draw my short bow while doing so. And I'll try to shoot at that other hobgoblin.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure drawing your weapon is a move action, though.
You can do it while
Or
moving.
standing.
Yeah,
You can't do it while moving? Alright.
yeah, you can draw weapons while moving. As long as the move is in a 5-foot step.
Oh,
Um,
well,
I think I suppose it's not classified as a 5-foot step, but if you're using a move action to do a 5-foot step, that's fine. Yeah, but you can't 5-foot step, draw your weapon in full attack. But you're not doing that, so it's all good. And you shoot your arrow, and unfortunately, it flies past the hobgoblin's head.
Damn it.
Lemik,
think
on the
I
other
hit it.
hand, will show you how it's done as he draws his bow and shoots at the hobgoblin.
Bonkers.
Ah!
Bonkers.
Why do I keep forgetting? Ah.
Who knows? Bonkers will charge this one.
day. Holy shit. Alright, well that's 2 hits and roll to confirm the crit. Actually, do you have the charge factored in there for the first attack?
Yes.
Alright, then yeah, that's just 2 hits, but roll damage to attack roll to confirm. Ha! Oh, 14 plus 8 damage. You completely just rip this guy apart with that claw attack. Actually, both your claw attacks. And you see that his chain armor just rips and splits straight open, leaving him very exposed.
Sweet.
To Lemik, who then fires at him. And finishes him off with a swift arrow to the head.
Cobgoblin just comes around the corner. Morgan's like, face me, be like a point. Just
Ka-twing!
face me, be.
Alright, Morgan. Can you take this hobgoblin out?
Yeah, I'll just. Am I too close to him to charge here, or do it?
No, you can charge as long as the movement's 10 feet.
Then I'll do that.
Mhm.
Is it a +2 from charging? Or is there any
Yes.
attack?
Yeah, it's a
from
plus
charge?
2, yep.
Excellent. D6 +4. Yay. I assume a 25 hits, otherwise we're dealing with one hell of a hobgoblin.
A 25 hits and kills him as he was literally standing on his last legs there. Good job. Anna, you can create a macro and just copy-paste, that didn't copy-paste well at all. Here, I'll just send it to you in Skype with some periods since I can't do slashes. Copy-paste that into a macro and then you can just click one button and do all your attacks and all that. Alright.
Caldrain, you have some arrows? Caldrain, arrows.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 arrows.
Sweet.
Alright, and we actually roll 1d2 to retrieve arrows.
I
So
can do that.
if you shot an arrow, yeah, just roll a 1d2. If it's a 1, you get the arrow back. If it's a 2, you don't. Alright.
Right.
So the fighting ends, and you guys defeat the 2 hobgoblins who have nothing of interest on them, no healing potions or anything like that. But everybody roll perception.
Okay.
Damn it, man.
I see everything.
Morgan hears some chanting. It sounds like some very low murmuring of some very magical words coming from down this corridor.
Interesting.
And Lemik says, "Let's go."
Let's do it.
But not dumb. She is very smart. Until you prove that wrong as well.
She's very smart with her 10 intelligence.
Never mind.
She's very She's very flexible and very charismatic.
All right.
Which is why she fascinated.
For like all of 2 seconds. Until Karain came, and he's like, "Hello." and
Whoa.
and the
Calrain just
hobgoblin.
has to whip his black hair about, and everyone's like, oh, who the hell is this handsome devil?
Yes, that's exactly what everyone says. All right. So I'm just giving you guys a
I'm
bit
gonna
of a...
test the attack macro real quick.
All right. Oh, no, you gotta have it on separate lines and without periods.
It is on separate lines. I don't know why the periods were there.
Because I put them in there because for Skype I couldn't type slashes.
Ah. You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did. All
No,
right.
you didn't.
Haha.
Hooray.
All right, so that works perfect. And then if you land a sneak attack, you just copy paste a slash roll 1d6 or something. No, you don't really need the signs. Doesn't really matter. We can worry about that not in session. All right, so you guys get on the pathway that leads down towards. I'm sure Morgan would have revealed that he heard some chanting.
Oh yeah.
All right, and to be very careful.
Maroon?
So you guys begin
That
to.
is a much better name, Maroon.
What? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
They call me Maroon. Why do they
Okay.
call her
Called
that?
him
And she
Maroon.
will be loved.
Wow. Wow. All right. So roll some secret stealth checks as you go down this corridor if you're being stealthy, and if not, charge in and yell. Not just the two in the front. The people behind are whatever. They're behind.
People behind are behind enough not to be
Yeah.
needing the stealth.
Okay, so it is really impossible for Silas not to roll a 20 on a stealth check, because that is his third
Oh
one.
yeah.
So yeah, good job with that shit.
Oh no,
okay.
that was another 20 plus 5.
So you guys will actually move down. I'm just gonna have you come all the way to here, because you won't have been seen here, but you'll get to see a whole bunch of shit from that point.
Did you just type 20 plus 5 again instead of D20?
Yeah, I should actually make a roll secret macro so that never happens again, ever.
Yeah. Well, the other two were legit. I just scrolled up and checked. All right, and you see before you a room filled with meat, limbs and bones and guts and gore, piles of them, and in the center, what looks to be a very magical runic ring on the ground, and standing in front of it, a robed goblin chanting, and the chanting has gotten louder and louder as you walk down the hallway. And you see him there, and he looks frightening.
Looks cute.
Frightening, I say! Alright.
Does it look like we have the element of surprise?
Yes,
now?
he does not appear to notice you at all. He's looking down at his circle, chanting. And Lemik gets his bow ready. And
so do I.
tells you that if you block him in this combat, he will kill you all.
As
I say-
Haramis walks past him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys, let's roll initiative actually again to see who's moving when, because this will get really confusing.
Yeah.
So we'll just get you two in friendly.
I'm doing rather well tonight, I think.
My initiatives are so bad.
All right.
2 people in front get a 6 and a 7. We don't see him before the people behind us do.
Logic hammer. All right. Lemik steps up, gets his bow ready to fire, and you can tell it's going to be pretty quick. Morgan is the next turn.
See, I'm gonna move here, or here rather.
Mhm.
Sword drawn. I'm not gonna charge in just yet. I just want to make sure, because chances are, ominous circle and all, one solitary goblin, it does not bode well. It smells of trap to some extent. So
It smells of magic in the air.
smells of magic, smells of trap, smells of goblin, and smells of lilac, strangely. But
Oh, good. I thought that was me.
All right.
so yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Haramis. As he runs up in front of the party, like the brave adventurer he is.
There goes our stealth.
He yells out. Well, if you're moving at half speed, because you're being stealthy, you can go ahead and keep doing that. Alright. Excellent. Xavian.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to send Bonkers up ahead, and he'll try to sneak. As he should.
Alright.
How far ahead I should sell him.
Well, no, that's... Oh, yeah, right, he has 20 feet. Yeah, 40 feet, rather.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll move up a bit closer too. I guess I'll stand next to the Lemik.
Alright.
My bro.
Karen?
At this point in the initiative, does he look like he's paying any attention
Well-
to us whatsoever?
No, he's looking at his circle and chanting, but actually, I guess as Bonkers gets closer to the room, you see that this room is actually much larger. It's 20 feet to the ceiling as opposed to the 10 feet of the tunnels that you've been in so far.
True, Haramis cannot charge at this rate.
Alright.
I will do another stealth roll, I guess.
Oh no, we'll keep your last one. Wait, didn't you
Alright.
re-roll your fake 20?
Uh,
Oh, that was King's
One.
roll. Alright,
yeah, but
roll
then I
yourself.
rolled another one.
Roll yourself.
Do I need to roll one again?
Yeah, just roll it because I can't find it, so it doesn't matter. You'll probably roll a 20. Yeah, pretty
Even
good.
if I don't, right now I'm using everyone's because
Yes,
I'm a badass
yes,
like
yes. Alright. And you move up. Alright, you're gonna walk through the piles of gore and meat and disgustingness.
Yeah, what is that gore and meat? I
Th-
thought that was lilacs.
They are 4-foot piles of disgusting meat and gore, and although you could walk through them, it'd be difficult terrain. And that's too sharp of corner to go through like that.
Aw. Let me
Oh,
see.
3-foot piles, sorry, not 4-foot.
Oh,
Not
no
that it
problem
makes
then.
that much of a difference, but I guess for a short character it would. Halfling literally covers.
And that'll be his double move.
Alright. And Anna. And you dicks are blocking Lemik.
Yeah, can she, I think that might be, yeah, she can probably get ahead of Bunkers.
She can move through bunkers, yeah.
Hey,
No,
don't
that's
block
fine.
Bunker's charge. Bunkers has to charge all day.
Gonna charge through the magic circle? Alright, what could possibly go wrong?
Yes.
Have Bunkers just evaporate.
Alright, Anna moves to there. Is that it? Is your mic muted?
Oops, sorry. Yeah. That's
All right.
all.
The rogue goblin, his head shoots up as he looks at the whole party. And you see his eyes are glowing a little bit, and his arms are outstretched as he begins to ascend into the air, and he goes up 10 feet into the air. As the magic circle glows, summoning 3 beetles that are all facing the wrong way for some reason. Oh, I can't even change them. All right, 3 beetles, and it looks like quite a sight with the circle glowing and his eyes glowing, and you see that some shit is going down. Lemik will immediately shoot at the goblin as he begins to ascend. And although his arrows probably would have hit if people weren't in his way, they both fly through. They fly through the room into some piles of meat, and you just
Whoa.
hear an angry
Not like
grunt
yeah,
let out of him. He's just going,
head
"Arrgh!"
there.
All right, Morgan.
Right, let's see.
We need Sebastian.
Where would Sebastian fit?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I stand here,
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh.
immediately total defense. And then my
oh
turn.
you're blocking my charge. No.
You guys it's like leapfrog, just blocking each other from doing shit.
You've got this one.
Good synergy. He can't
I guess I
charge to
got
that
that
one.
one.
Oh no, he can charge. All right.
We will block all the things.
Yes. Haramis.
Sebastian needs to get spawned right above him and then grapple and bring him down to the ground for us.
Haramis is like, I can summon those.
I was just going to stand right in front of Bonkers.
All right, he walks through the piles of meat. And that's a double move. Alright. Xavian.
Yes. Well, Bonkers will charge this beetle because he can. And
Okay.
he will say, I'll deal with these beetles.
Okay, go ahead and attack.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
nice. Although
Oh.
your last one got broken
I
somehow.
don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. Didn't think I...
It's
Oh,
missing a bracket.
it sure is. I wonder when I changed this. Oh, well.
I'll be
just
right back.
roll the last one.
Alright, well your Eidolon bites and claws into the beetle, killing this one.
Sweet. And I will draw my bow of awesomeness while moving a bit closer.
Alright.
Yes. Over here-ish. And I'll shoot the flying guy.
You're shooting at the rogue goblin?
Yep.
You miss.
I think.
Well, actually, you hit, but
Oh.
a wall of force around the goblin's chest makes the arrow bounce off.
I will hit somebody sometime with my bow. That's my goal.
All right, Calrain.
What to do, what to do.
Moving through meat there. There you go. Moving through meat. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why don't you just move next to him? He's up in there. It's all good.
How do you, make your
Space bar to
turn?
make anchors.
Space bar, okay.
Why are you moving through meat?
Yeah.
That's 55 double move.
Yeah, but hang on. You were here, right?
Yeah.
You could just do this and
And
not move through meat.
I guess that's true. I just didn't want to provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Oh, well, okay. That's still not moving through meat. Like that, rather.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, you're
So,
provoking from the beetle, I think. But
Oh yeah, by moving through
yeah,
Bonker Square.
Yeah. See, I knew what I was doing. I
Well,
totally
well.
was bullshit.
Okay, so you're gonna be going like this then?
Yeah, just bring me over there, so I don't
All right.
provoke
So
even
you
from him.
roll
Probably
a
has
roll a
John.
fortitude save. Well, he's 10 feet in the air, so you don't provoke him. Roll a fortitude save as you force your way through the meat.
yeah, I'm not touching you after this ever.
Yeah, you see that he just gets covered in slime and gore and looks absolutely disgusting. And Kelrain feels sickened, but he trudges on.
Unaffected?
No, you feel sickened.
Damn it.
Unaffected, but sickened. Yes, he's
Unaffected,
he's
not
10
sickened.
feet in the air and has no cover right now. Anna?
Let's see. I think
What do you do?
that's all I'm gonna do
Oh.
for this turn.
Okay. And the rogue goblin, you see a smile come across his face as he elevates the ceiling 20 feet into the air. And he begins laughing as 3 more beetles. I put one under Calray. 3 more beetles appear in the circle. And this beetle here goes to this pile of gore. You can take attack of opportunity with Bonkers.
He's not in range of Bonkers, though.
Oh, this beetle, actually, will move to this pile of gore and take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's check.
Alright, Bonkers bites at the beetle, but doesn't kill it, and the beetle hoists some of this disgusting meat on his back and places it into the circle. And Bonkers doesn't have combat reflexes or anything like that, so... this beetle here grabs this meat and hoists it onto the circle, and he'll bring it...
He actually does have combat reflexes, so it's all good.
I don't think it actually... you can't do it against the same target going through your squares. If this one moves through your square, but I forgot this one. We just went over the fact that this one wasn't in his range, so
Yeah.
I derped. Anyways, all right. So the two beetles bring some meat into the circle's center, and the robed goblin is going to do something absolutely horrible to you all. Grease.
No!
Dun dun dun.
Reflex save?
Yep.
Oh dear. Does that do it?
Nope.
Oh.
I need to make a reflex save.
Yep. And so does Bonkers.
That's some bad reflexes.
Oh god. All right, and Bonkers. How do you like it? All right, and the goblin just begins cackling. All right. Lemik, furious, but now that you guys are all hitting the deck on the ground, is totally able to hit this freaking goblin in the air. Will shoot at the goblin, and an arrow will impale the goblin, but for not too much damage. He appears to barely even notice it. All right. Morgan, who slipped
Yes.
on the ground. He probably like just doubled back. He looked at Xavier. He's like, "Did you miss?
Yeah.
Where else does this stuff come from?" All right.
I think following the example of the goblins and other monsters they fought beforehand, he's going to crawl back here and then going to stand, and that's his turn.
All right. Haramis. Bravely goes where no warrior has gone before. You attempt to disrupt the circle with poop. Alright. Well, I did say that you didn't refill your chamber pot after the other fight with the goblin, so no.
I had some. I don't have a full chamber pop for an attack.
No.
The point is I'm disrupting the circle. It doesn't
No.
really matter how.
Okay, you try. It doesn't appear to do anything. But some gets onto a beetle, which tries to shake it off, but somehow the fire beetle looks sickened.
Wait. How does it not work? Summoning circles are supposed to be extremely easy to disrupt.
So
I'm gonna
Haramis would
spellcraft this
believe.
thing.
Oh, right, you spellcraft this thing. You don't quite know how the summoning circle works. All you get from that is that the summoning circle can be used to summon creatures with...
From another
No.
world.
Let me finish, goddammit. It can be used to summon creatures with the summon monster ability, but it can be done multiple times. Like the summon monster ability normally wouldn't allow for the summon monsters creatures from the previous ability to still be here, and the circle is what's allowing the creatures to maintain being here. If that makes sense. Alright. But you sicken a
How could
beetle.
it be disrupted?
You sicken a beetle. You don't know how it could be disrupted from that spellcraft.
Okay. So Bonkers will stand up. And provoke, I guess.
Alright. And the fire beetle is probably not going to do shit to you. Unless he crits.
Crap.
Okay, he doesn't confirm, but he hits you for 3 points of damage.
Oh snap. And Bonkers will bite at that beetle.
That's a hit. And for 6
Oh.
points of damage.
and I will shoot at the robed goblin.
Hang on, that's the beetle that you had managed to bite before, so you actually take it out.
Oh, sweet.
They're not incredibly strong creatures.
Good.
Alright?
And
You really gotta
Aw.
change your name, by the way. Okay, good job, Xavier. Karen.
Does it look like this rogue goblin is continuing to cast his summoning?
Yes, he has non-stop been murmuring.
All right. I will 5-foot step away from those goblin or from the beetles because I don't like those, and then I will cast ear-piercing shriek at the goblin.
Okay, so what is that? Will save?
That's yeah, will save for 17. Pretty
I'm,
sure.
I'm sure the mage goblin doesn't have a good
Oh
will
no,
save.
no, it's a fortitude partial.
Oh, there we go.
It does have spell resistance though.
The goblin doesn't have spell resistance. Oh, but I make a 19.
Yeah, that freaking good.
It's a good roll.
Ah,
Alright, so do I
Yeah.
take damage?
You take 2d6
Alright, go ahead.
-2 because of the sickened. Oh no, because
No,
sickened doesn't
That's
do
to hit.
for spells.
And it's to hit, not damage.
It
Sickened,
does do weapon damage, I'm pretty sure.
no, Sickened doesn't affect damage. I'm really sure. Alright,
Six
Anna.
Weapon damage.
What?
Aha! Weapon damage rolls.
Close weapon damage by 2.
I thought it was just attack rolls. Alright,
That would be shaken.
Anna.
Sicken does everything Shaken does, plus it lowers weapon damage by 2.
What does it take to stand back up while still in the grease area?
You can just stand, but moving out of it requires an acrobatics check of 10.
Okay, then
Unless
I'm
you
going
crawl it.
to stand
Or
and,
moving
and then
moving
try
within it is acrobatics 10, and even if you do succeed in that, you will be flat-footed.
That's not really an issue at the moment.
Okay.
So, okay, she's getting up and then going to try and move this way.
Okay, roll an acrobatics.
Whoa.
You get up and slip on a banana peel, conveniently summoned right under your foot, and fall right here. This rogue, not detecting traps, not hitting shit, failing acrobatics checks. Oh, come on.
Not that kind of
I-
thief.
You need to prove
I
yourself.
I don't think you fall down if you don't make it. You just can't move.
What I read said you fall down
You
if
need a reflex
miss-
save now.
Oh, yeah, okay, you gotta beat the same
Oh.
reflex save again.
It says if you fail by 5 or more, you fall.
Alright, you're good then.
So regular failure just means can't move.
Okay. The robed goblin's turn. This fire beetle's gonna go out here and bring back this chunk of meat. And I guess no, actually that doesn't. This one will go out here and bring back this chunk of meat. This one will bring back this chunk of meat here.
Wouldn't Kelrain get a attack of opportunity?
He went to here. Yeah. Karain, go ahead and take attack of opportunity. Alright, you do 4 points of damage, not enough to kill it. And this fire beetle here will take an attack of opportunity from Haramis if he's capable of doing so.
I believe he has a short spear.
Does he have it equipped? Wielded though.
True.
Yeah, he has his chamber pot. You can attempt to hit it with your chamber pot.
Improvised.
Why not? See if you roll a 20. No.
No.
Alright. And the robed goblin will summon a couple more. Oh, actually only one more fire beetle. Oh, right. And the circle begins to dim. It's no longer shining as it was before. Okay, and Lemik is going to... There's so much shit in the way on the ground. It's a good thing he's 20 feet in the air, he says to all of you. And he fires at the goblin and hits him with 2 arrows. And he says, I may finally get my revenge if this is where my beloved was taken. Alright.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna double move. Over here.
Okay. Haramis. You step into the circle. As you step into the circle,
You become a pile of meat.
you become a pile of meat. Alright, as you step into the circle, all of the fire beetles turn and look at you. You have to actually go into the square to pick up the meat.
It's a 4-foot tall object. I can't occupy the same square as it.
Now, essentially, the meat is just, you can carry it with both your arms. The beetles kind of leverage it up with their kind of mandibles or whatever in the front.
It's basically a bunch of little rocks.
You can carry it, and yeah, and 3 foot, by the way, 3 foot. Anyways, if you want to pick up a pile of meat, you can do so.
You will provoke
But I
5
can't-
attacks of opportunity.
I can't do it from the square next to it, even though I have 5-foot reach.
Correct. The beetles as well. You have to actually go into the square to pick it all up.
Never mind.
Well, that's what the beetles have been doing.
I think you should be able to spin a
Beetles are
standard
supposed to
to
be
do it
trying to
from a
reach.
distance.
What do you do?
Or you could just provoke those 2 attacks of opportunity and then get the heck out of Dodge. Pretty sure that's gonna kill you though.
I don't think the attacks of opportunity from the beetles would kill Haramis by any means. He's
Well,
not
no,
that
but
weak.
he gets 2 attacks and then he gets 3 attacks coming back out.
Mhm. And these things have combat reflexes with 300 dex, so, you know. What do you do, Haramis?
Sebastian,
I'm 5 step away.
Okay. Anything else? No?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Absolutely nothing that can be done here.
You can't summon anything, cast any magics? Pull out your short sword, attack one of them?
No.
Aramis is just
Alright.
sobbing to himself. Game over, man. Game over.
Touch one of them? I don't know, whatever. Okay, Xavian?
Onkus will bite and claw at this beetle next to him.
Okay, and holy crap, you're missing the beetles, which is actually a feat in itself. Yeah, you bite this beetle for 6 points of damage, but your claws miss somehow. That's impressive.
And I'll shoot at the goblin again. I bet I'll hit this time.
Yeah!
Oh wow.
You shoot at
Nice.
the goblin. The arrow penetrates the force field of armor and hits goblin for 3 points of damage. And you see him kind of shrug.
I thought he would fall down. Oh well, guys.
Nope.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Lemik
Maybe
looks
if
at
he
you.
had wings.
Lemik looks at you and says, maybe I can give you some lessons later on.
Sounds good.
Alright, Karen.
Kelrain will, I guess I need to go around the freaking beetles. I guess I can't because freaking beetle, crap.
Just kill it. Kill them all.
He'll 10-foot step, and then he'll use his last spell of the day to ear-piercing shriek the robe goblin again.
Alright. Fortitude save. 15.
Yes, he is dazed for 1 round.
Oh shit. Alright.
Things just got real. And 5 damage.
Actually, is he dazed? What's the hit die for just affected?
The
Is it
AC
is it
17.
No, but dazed only affects what is 4 hit die or less, right?
Nope.
Is it 3 or is it 4 hit die? I think it's 4 hit die.
Oh, daze itself? I
Yeah.
have no clue if daze actually
Well,
stops
that
working.
that's what it
Point.
does. No, daze does, but it doesn't say it dazes the creature and then
No.
has like a link to the daze spell.
No. The creature becomes dazed. The creature is
Dazed
unable
is
to act
stat-
normally.
Okay, I got you.
Dazed
Hold
creature
on
can
one
take no
second.
action,
Hold
so
on
it
one
has no penalty to AC.
Daze is a status effect that can happen to creatures more than 4 HD. It's just the cantrip only affects someone.
All right, it's all good. The thing is super dazed.
Is he still levitating,
Get
or is he
splitting
like?
headache. Splitting headache, and that is the end of Kelrain's turn.
I want to see if he's still levitating or not.
Oh yeah, that takes concentration. We'd have him fall, probably.
Yeah, he will plummet to the ground, taking a
Oh,
little bit of
nice.
damage.
Yeah, that's like 30 feet, you said?
No, 20.
Well,
So-
he went up 10, then he went up another 20.
No, he went up 10 and then he went up another 10. That's why it says 20 on his
Alright.
token. The room is 20 feet. All right, Anna.
I'm going to attack Fire Beetle 2.
Okay. And you hit for a good amount of damage.
And after a full round...
And you
no,
kill it.
The rapier is critical threat.
Well, you kill it, so you're good.
Figures.
All right.
you can shift if you want after you do that 2 things.
You could indeed.
I can what?
5-foot step.
Shift, 5-foot step. You may need to roll another acrobatics, though. Watch out for that.
If you want, you can attempt to get out of the grease.
Yeah, I'll try and move out of the grease. So
Okay.
I need to roll another acrobatics?
Yep. All right. Good job. All right, the robe goblin is dazed, but this one here, this beetle here is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from the rogue. Let's see if you can kill it in one shot. I don't think you could.
So, an attack with my rapier.
Yep, you hit. Roll damage. All right. He brings the meat back over here. This one is going to provoke him Kelrain.
Nah.
And he brings the meat back here.
One more, then we're all screwed.
And this one will go here and provoke from Morgan. Oh, but Morgan can one-shot these things. He has the power. Alright, roll damage. It's not enough!
No!
And he brings back the meat. And the circle is now filled with piles of meat.
That's not good.
Hurry, kill the goblin!
Lemik has no way of attacking the goblin with all these piles of meat in between him and the goblin, but he will fire at the fire beetle. And, well, he's actually hitting at least one time around, which is pretty impressive.
Wait, the goblin's 20 feet in the air. but
No,
not
he
fell.
fell to the
He
ground.
fell to the ground.
Pay attention, bro.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Morgan.
I was about to say.
Morgan.
I'm going to move over here, sensing the urgency of the situation. I begin muttering to myself, making a prayer to Telmar to ask for my aim to be true.
Alright, and Talmor responds and says, "You're screwed, dude." Alright.
The more magical members of the group might actually sense some form of magic in my sword by now, which is strange. And oh wait, no, I can't actually. No, strike that because I'll be able to I won't be able to attack then. I need to attack now. So I'll just attack normally. I'll still say the prayer, but no magic.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That, well, he's on the ground. Yes, that hits.
Hooray!
Is he prone?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
nice.
fell to the ground unconscious. I made him grow. 11
damage.
points. Alright, he is very weak looking. Alright.
Someone finish him off.
Paramus! What do you do?
Nothing.
Alright. Xavian?
Yeah, Bonkers will get up and well, he's already up. He'll try to get out.
Alright.
I guess
Roll.
he needs to make acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics. Alright, and you're fine.
And he will just... Well, I guess he'll provoke from everything. He doesn't try. He doesn't care.
Provokes all of the things. Alright. He doesn't get hit because fire beetles cannot hit shit. Alright.
Nice. And he will bite this guy on the ground.
Alright, you hit him for 12 points of damage.
Yay!
Sweet.
Alright.
And I will also try to shoot the beetle. Fire beetle 3,
Okay.
I guess. I mean...
Yep.
Why not?
And that hits. Oops, for 1 point of damage. Alright,
Nice.
Kaurin.
Now, I have a very bad choice to make. While he was in the air, was he doing the normal wizard shit of waving his airs around like a maniac?
He was just chanting.
So he was just chanting, alright, so
Yes.
I don't want to grapple him, sadly. So I'll just, oh, Bonkers is right there. 5-foot step and attack the goblin.
Alright. And you hit. For 6 points, which isn't enough to kill him still.
+1, so that's 7.
Still not. Oh my
Horrible.
god, he's on his last legs. But, Anna, what can you do?
Save the day.
Can I move to here?
You could move into the meat piles if you think that that's smart. The meat piles and the magical circle, which
In
is
order
dimly
to
glowing.
attack the goblin.
You could. You could.
Sometimes
If you think that's what's smart, you know.
This is probably a horrible idea, but
You could probably get there in a standard move actually. If you go here, then here, 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 here.
Or
well, I'm
move.
trying to get where I'm flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. That works too.
All right. Roll to attack.
Or does she need a fortitude?
Oh yes, for second of course. Roll fortitude. All right, so you are sickened. Roll your attack.
And I can only use one weapon this
Yeah.
attack, right?
The -2 from second, right? So
Yep, but a +2 from
There's a
flanking.
+2 for, yeah. But there's a -2 to her damage roll, which sucks.
yeah, that's true. Oh well.
All right, you hit the goblin. Roll damage.
So -2 on the damage.
Your precision damage is minus. You should roll them separately. Roll like 1d6 plus 2d6. But it doesn't really matter for this. But from now on, roll 1d6 plus 2d6.
Okay.
All right. You manage to stab down the robe goblin and kill him. And as you do, and his turn comes around again, the circle begins to light up again and glow, and the meat begins to kind of rumble and shift. And under Anna's feet, it must feel absolutely disgusting and squishy. And all of the meat begins to form into a large pile of meat that also consumes Anna and the beetles inside of it.
Oh crap.
I'm pretty sure that gives us all flanking though, so that's good.
And as the meat,
Oh wait, that wasn't a full circle.
yes, it was.
No, there was one at the very top.
No, there was a piece there. That
There's
was the
like-
first
There was
piece.
a piece there.
Okay.
All right. And Anna is now sticking out of a giant flesh golem that appears in the circle.
Looks awesome.
And you take a hell of a ton of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
for being in the circle. You take 13 points of bludgeoning. That could have been a lot worse for you. That could have actually killed you outright if I had rolled better. But you killed the robed goblin.
Yep.
Uh,
Down to 1 hit point again.
yes. Excellent. And the flesh golem stands mighty and tall, 16 feet high, and looks very angry at you all. You can see those eyes filled with bloodlust.
Indeed.
Yep.
Lemik will look at the flesh golem and say, "What the hell is that thing?" And shoot at it, because that's all he knows how to do. And he will actually roll a critical, threaded but not hit, as his arrows kind of stick into the goblin. You're kind of on top of 100 beetles, and I can't select anything. His arrows stick into the meat relatively ineffectually, as if this thing did not take as much damage from them. And yeah, Morgan, what do you do?
Possibly with the expression of "the fuck." Let's see.
Anna's just hanging off the side.
Yeah, do we need a roll to see if the arrow hits her?
No, that's silly.
Let's see. I'm gonna have Morgan stand over here, and then begin muttering a prayer to Telmar again
Now's a good time.
into a sword. Yep.
All right.
You can do a full round action to touch like 6 people if you want to give that to more than 1 people. Actually, since you're trying to be stealthy about it.
Yeah.
All right. That's everything, right?
Mhm.
Haramus. What?
I don't know.
I think that's the general consensus of the party.
Wait. Can I ask a quick
Aramis
question?
through this entire place has been like, what the fuck, man? What am I supposed to do?
All right, Morgan, what?
A quick question regarding the flesh golem in itself.
Yep.
Does it count as undead?
You wouldn't necessarily know.
I was just wondering because I think don't clerics get turned undead as standard?
Well, there's one way to find out. I'm gonna channel to hurt undead.
All right. And everybody around gets healed for 5 points of health.
Yay.
So that include me?
Inside the body of the flesh golem. All right. Xavier.
Does this thing have 2 legs, like on the...
No. Actually, I should describe him a bit better. He's basically a blob on the ground that goes up into kind of a spiry shape with 2 arms sticking out, and we have Anna just kind of in the side.
I was thinking
in the middle.
I should grease him, but probably not then.
Oh yeah. You don't think grease would be too good?
Yeah, probably. I'll shoot him instead with my awesome bow skills. Oh?
Sunder.
Oh,
Yeah. After you see the ineffectiveness of the bow shots, you're like, I wonder what I should do. I should probably shoot it with my bow.
hey, it's a critical threat, man. It always works out.
Okay. Unless you
Oh.
don't confirm, in which case it doesn't work out.
And
All right.
Bonkers will bite and claw at that thing, because that's always a good idea.
Alright, clawing and biting at the thing. He hits with 2 claws as the claws sever straight through the meat like it was butter and appear to do a good amount of damage.
Oh.
It doesn't like those slashing damage claws. Alright, good stuff, Xavier.
Okay, so what do I need to do to get her out of there? Do I need to try to do a grapple or something?
I don't think you could because it's too high. She'll have to try an escape artist, essentially, is what I'm thinking.
Alright. So, I probably can't sunder the thing. I'll just do a 5-foot step and then I'll... Fuck. I'll just bludgeoning it.
Alright.
And swing and a miss.
Indeed. I don't know how you missed something that big, but... What are you bludgeoning it with? A hammer?
Masterwork gauntlets.
Oh, gauntlets. Oh my god. So you punch at it and miss the giant blob in the center of the room. Okay.
He's just reenacting the training scene from Rocky.
So I should make an escape artist check?
It depends. Do you like it in here? It's pretty comfy.
Not really. I think I'm getting meat where I don't want it.
Kill it from the inside.
Alright. Yes, just twirl around, whirlwind your blades, killing it. No, not quite. Alright.
That's escape artist.
You try and wiggle your way out, but you scream and wail and kick, and you stay inside. Possibly even worsening your situation. Alright.
Can I make any kind of attack against it while I'm stuck like that?
Well, escape artist, I guess, would classify as a move action, not really a full round action. Or does it count as a full round action? Does somebody know?
I don't know.
I think it's a full round, but it depends on what you're escaping, I think, though. So I think it's a full round to escape grapples, but probably. Or is that?
Trying to look it up.
It probably is, because I don't think you could attempt 2 escape artist checks on the same turn. Like, that's what it would be if it wasn't a full round, and I've never heard of somebody really doing that.
Grapple
So.
creatures cannot move, take -4
Grapple or pin is standard
dexterity.
action, it says.
That's to do them or to escape?
Escape artist against a grapple or pin is standard action.
Alright,
or
so
not.
you have a move action then, but you can't really move, so it's kind of useless. Alright, the flesh golem is going to look at Bonkers, who did a shit ton of damage to him, and with his 2 mighty, meaty fists of fury, he is going to slam down at Bonkers, dealing 13 points of damage with 1 fist. Oh, and the other one misses.
That's bad.
Alright. Lemik will scream out in fury and continue shooting at the creature, and his arrows go in seemingly ineffectually. Morgan.
I'm 10 feet away from him, right?
I think you're 15. 10 or 15. 15.
10.
15.
I'm going to charge him then.
Oh, what the hell? 10.
Yeah.
Weird. I measured it was 15.
Oh.
I don't know how that worked. Alright. You
Yep.
can absolutely
And-
charge.
Yep. And just slice at him with my sword, which is for some reason leaking arcane energy as I attack.
Who knows? Everybody knows you're secretly a mage.
Okay.
That one guy
so
with the secret that everybody knows. Alright.
It's not a secret, dude.
Go ahead.
Does that hit?
I think that a plus 27 hits, yeah.
Right.
It's the large creature that's pretty much impossible to miss anyways. Yeah, you hit.
Tell that to Kelrain.
Tell Mar says, yeah, good job, dude. You totally need my help there. You know what? If you want to bug me, it better be a dragon next time.
14
And you don't-
points of damage.
What kind of damage? What weapon are you using?
Great sword.
All right, good stuff.
Actually, no, wait, yeah, that should do it. And I guess it's just mundane damage. I suppose the spell only really helps with accuracy.
That just true strike, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Haramis.
Hey, bro.
What's up,
I
bro?
like madness.
I already am mad.
Wow, does that fit its touch?
It may not. It has a 7. You lucky bastard.
Actually, it would be 9 because I'm flanking.
Oh, well there you go. All right. Okay, you guys got to
Good job.
kill this thing quick because I got to go soon for a couple of minutes.
That's okay.
So,
Right.
you
I
touch
got
him,
this.
and he gains a -1 on saving throws and attack rolls. All right, good stuff. Xavian.
Yep. Bonkers will try to finish him off.
Finish him off. He's not exactly close to death, but...
Hey, Bonkers is strong.
Alright, Bonkers attacks him twice, again with both of his claws, ripping apart the meat flesh, trying to dig Annie out.
Well, yeah, I think I'll help Anna out a bit, so I'll move over here or something, I guess.
Mhm.
And I'll cast Grease on Anna, or on her clothes. rather.
Alright, yep.
She can get out.
I think
easily.
it's a +10 or something to escape artist checks.
Yeah, plus them.
Okay, now that the meat is greased, I'm going to get a giant frying pan and make us some hamburgers.
Excellent. Out of what you know to be human flesh and flesh of monsters and things like that. Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, Kelrain.
Haramis burger is people!
Let me see. Yeah, not much I can do. I'm just gonna do another bludgeoning.
Okay.
And swing and a miss.
You are pathetic with those gauntlets. You need a weapon, bro.
You
Alright,
see, with
Anna.
it being Kelrain, the only reason why I can see him not actually hitting the thing is just like he goes to punch it and he's like, I don't want to touch it, it's gross.
The vegan elf in him is just saying, no, I can't touch that meat. Alright, Anna, escape artist check?
Someone said something about a bonus?
Yeah, you have a +10 from Greece.
And your clothes are greasy as well, but they're
Yes. They were
Probably
kind
so.
of already gooey before this because of all the disgusting meat and entrails, but now it's greasy, so I hope you feel good about yourself.
Hey, this sounds like
Being
a
the
good
sole
time.
female member of the team, Xavian had an ulterior motive to it, but carry on.
This is the average Friday night for the courtesan, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, and you manage to squirm your way out. You can escape onto any one of the squares around him that you want.
Here,
Alright.
that way I'm flanking.
And you technically have your move action still, but,
Uh,
I mean, you probably want to be there.
actually, no, I
Oh.
don't want to be next
What-
to it until I'm actually able to attack it.
That would provoke an attack of opportunity from his
Oh.
mighty fists moving away.
Potentially you might be safer just standing next to him for the turn.
It's probably going to kill Bonkers first anyway, so...
oh, what the hell? I'll just stay right here.
Alright, the flesh golem with a giant fist is going to attempt to cleave Morgan. Cleave with meat. I thought it's the other way around. Alright, and he has a -1, starting with Morgan. He will hit Morgan's 15 AC. Oh, good. He rolled really good for Bonkers. He'll hit Anna, and will he hit Haramis? Wow. So he doesn't hit Haramis, but he hits Morgan, the Major Armored Bonkers, and the Evasive Rogue.
Oh, he has great cleave.
Yes, I'm gonna roll some damages.
Ow.
Oh.
I,
At least it'll be easier to hit now, Kelrain.
I roll damage separately for everybody, and not just one, correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
that's
separately.
what I thought. All right, so, oops. Damn it, copy paste. Alright, Morgan, you're taking 14 points of damage. Bonkers
Ooh.
takes 19 points of damage with it,
Oh,
which I
crap.
think gets rid of him. And Anna takes 15 points of damage. Oh shit.
I will actually...
I should have tried to get behind Haramis.
It
Well-
does still have reach, but
You're at -9, Anna.
Awesome.
Alright, and Bonkers, is Bonkers gone, or are you gonna give some of your health
No,
to
no.
keep him alive,
I
Xavier?
give my health to him all day.
Alright, good stuff. And Morgan, you're doing alright. Okay. It's hard to do a fight where you don't have any, like, spells or heals from all the other fights. Alright. It's funny, though. 3 of 3 groups have always gone on instead of resting, because Lemik has pleaded for them to continue searching. So it's good that the group are so noble to help this guy find. Oh, it's so good. Lemik fires and misses the flesh golem, and he looks at Calrain and he's like, I guess it's not impossible. And Morgan, what do you do? Roll a crit, roll a crit, roll a crit, roll a crit, roll a crit.
I'll do my best. I'm not promising anything. Can I do cold shot to limbs?
No.
Oh. Oh well, I'll just...
Certain fights, very, very
Hey, a
rarely.
crit.
Very, very rarely. Hey, you have to confirm.
Ah.
Confirm, confirm, confirm. Yes! Finally! This is your first crit, I think, the entire game with your epic greatsword.
Just 18 points of damage?
18 points of slashing damage. The creature gets cleaved such a large chunk out of him, it looks like he may have well have called the shot, because half the creature's base is gone.
Ah.
And
Well, sweet.
and Haramis is going to do what? Actually, you just cut the creature in half, and then like one half of it kind of slants to the side, and the other half is just like what was its old base there. It still has 2 giant arms. It takes up 15 feet though.
Ah.
All right, you're moving away 5-foot step, Haramis. That's it.
Yep.
All right, Xavian, you can
Yes.
kill him. Roll your attack for bonkers, so I can go for a few minutes.
Yep, I will.
Yes!
Yeah!
Good job. All right. And I will make you guys wait for your loot, as I will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Good job with the fight, guys. And we will do a
Sweet.
bit of RP with Lemik here, but I have to be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a snack while he's disappeared, so yeah.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
I'm back. Who else is here?
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm him.
I'm still here.
I'm here.
Who didn't say I'm here? Linus.
Yes. Linus is here.
Everybody type 1 in chat.
I think King is missing. No? Yes, maybe.
Alright, everybody's here.
Oh.
Alright, so, you guys defeat the Flesh Golem and the Wizardy Robe Goblin, and Lemik runs around the disgusting piles of meat up to the Robe Goblin, past Anna, who is unconscious and covered in grease on the floor. Grease and blood and guts. And he bends down over the Robe Goblin. What do you guys do?
Hey. Stop doing that. What are you doing? Bro, don't do that.
You just
I
don't
will
care
leave.
about Anna?
Hey, I can't help her.
Alright.
I'm not that kind of
basically.
wizard.
You're not that kind. Alright.
Got my
Uh,
microphone's off.
I'll keep an eye on Lemik, but
Mhm.
you know, I'll watch Haramis do his thing and bask in the healing glow.
Yes.
Okay.
The real one. Oh. Still have channels. Good.
Alright, so he... No, wait, he doesn't have any more channels. He said he used them all 6 to 6.
No.
No, when you asked him, he had one more left, and he made a mistake. He said he had 7, so
Oh.
he had 2.
Okay. Cool. Excellent.
So, how much do I heal?
10.
Was that
So
it,
you're at
everybody?
1.
Welcome to the one hit point club.
Alright.
I-
So Lemik is bending over the wizard goblin, and he is holding in his hand the a necklace that the goblin was wearing, and attached to the necklace was what looks to be a half-elven hand as well. And on this hand there is a ring, and you can see on Lemik's face that he recognizes his hand in this ring, and he looks very sad. Yeah, that hits everybody, Linus.
Okay.
And after a couple of seconds, he kind of takes the hand, or takes the necklace rather, and he begins just punching the dead goblin's face into the ground more and more and more, unless somebody stops him.
I can live with that.
Yeah, Kelrain will step back and let him do his business.
All right. You guys detect, I don't know, magic?
In his fist punching or?
Well, I don't know. In general, that's usually what you guys do.
Sure, I'll detect magic on stuff.
All right. Well, you detect that the hand that he has on that necklace is magical. But you also detect that the robed goblin has something else magical on his body somewhere.
Hey, do you mind if I check out this stuff before you...
He is just in a fury punching the goblin's face into the ground. There's literally very little left
So,
of his
I
face.
say, Calrain, as the good-looking man here, I think you should handle this.
Wait. Over the elf still punching at the desecrated robe goblin, he'll look at Xavian and say, "What? What'd you say?"
I say, as the good-looking man, I think you should handle this.
Well, handle what? He doesn't really know what you're referring to.
Oh, I meant handle the guy punching this goblin into a pulp. I mean,
I'll look back down at the goblin and look up and say, "Why?"
it can't be good for his mental state.
Yeah, Morgan will just shake his head and walk over behind Lemik and like place her hand gently on her shoulder and say, "Hey, just want to talk a sec?"
All right, he'll slowly begin to stop punching, and he'll be panting out of breath from all of that,
Yeah, I
and
say,
he'll turn to you.
"Come on, we'll let the others deal with the remainder of this room. We'll head somewhere else and just chat for a bit."
All right.
So yeah, we just
Yeah.
head outside, just outside the room, like around the corner.
Yeah, sure. All right, well, that's fine. All right, so Xavian, you then look over the goblin's body, and you find a magical pearl
A medical what? Sorry.
in one of his pockets.
Oh, a pearl. I'll try to identify this using my spellcraft. I think if I made a macro, yes I did. Wow, that's a bad roll.
But it's a bad roll. But as you're touched by Haramis, you see a vision,
Ooh.
and somehow in that vision of insanity, you discover that this is a pearl of power, which will allow you
Ooh,
to
sweet.
cast and store essentially a first level spell, an additional first level spell. You can go look that up.
Mhm. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. So somebody can use that. You know, of course, Kel Rain could really use it, but he doesn't want anybody to know about his powers.
Hey, I think we could all use a bit more grease in our fights.
Go to hell.
Did
Did I say that was a pearl of power? I meant it was a pearl of everything but grease.
Hey,
It works
if you
exactly
use
like a pearl of power, but can't be grease.
Pearl of friction, pearl of balance.
All right. So you two are talking over here around the corner.
Yep.
What do you say?
I kind of look to him and go, I know this is probably obvious from the outset, but tell me, what's running through your mind right now?
He shows you the hand in the ring. He says, "This is the ring I gave to Alia." And he finally says her name. He's always referred to her as his beloved, but he tells you her name, and he says that I gave this to Alia a week ago when I proposed to her. And these damn goblins captured her and killed her. And he kind of takes the ring off the hand.
I go, I can't possibly fathom the rage you're feeling at this point in time. And
I can. Would you like to be stronger?
would you like to possibly turn green and grow?
Haramis is like, I can show you. Let me touch you for a minute.
But yeah, well, guys, I can't possibly fathom the rage that you're feeling at this point in time. Though I can only imagine that a part of you feels various other emotions, perhaps guilt, dread. I'd say this is more than likely natural for what's happening. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to feel those feelings. Holding them back is only just going to make things worse in the future. And denying them is only going to slow your progression through this world. My best suggestion would be at this point in time, my friend, is to take those feelings and turn them into something that can truly make a difference. In her name, do something with what you can do now.
Just out of curiosity, are you a psychiatrist in real life?
No, actually, I through every time I do RP, like on MMOs
That
and
was
stuff like
intense.
that, I'm usually cast as a psychiatrist character because all the other characters that go around having all these really drama plots, they tend to talk to my character, and then for some reason it all ends. So I guess I'm good at giving advice as in character. I'm good at
All
giving
right.
advice,
Well,
but
that's pretty
myself,
good.
I'm terrible.
That's
at
pretty
it.
good. So he'll look at you. He'll look up at you and say, "Well, what would you suggest?"
I go, well, let me ask you. After you propose, or after you were due to be married, what were you going to do with your married life? I suppose.
He said, we're going to be going back to the half-elf lands. I have a home there. We should never have even been in hide-and-seek in the first place.
Well, perhaps... Did she have any aspirations? Maybe goals that she wanted? Maybe like something like travel, painting, anything, a hobby, or a life goal that she wanted to accomplish?
And he said, well, that's the reason why she brought me here. She wanted to travel the world and to visit the various races like the Tengu. I told her that would be dangerous, but for some reason she wanted to come into these forests, and I couldn't
Then-
protect her.
My friend, why not do that? Maybe start a journal and write down your experiences, like a journal for her in the next life. See the world for her as you would have done, and then return home knowing that despite her unfortunate demise, you have accomplished what she wanted to do together with you. And know that even in this state, maybe in the spirit world, whatever plan the deities have for us in the long run, that whatever you do from this point on, that she's watching over you and that she loves you.
Wow.
And
If
she
I
will
gave
always be
XP,
there.
you would be level 20 right now. Good job, man. All right. He looks to you and gives you a nod. He gets what you're saying. And he says that he'll do his best to make her proud. And he just kind of turned back to the rest of the party who was rummaging through the robed goblin. And he'll just kind of wait there, leaning against a wall.
I go and it's like, it's kind of a sensitive time for you, so for the moment in time, I'll leave you to your thoughts, and if you need anything at all, just ask me or the others, and I'm sure we'll help out in any way we can.
Okay.
And then I head back into
If
the room.
Kelrain hears this, he'll look at Haramis and
You
then
don't,
back
because
to
they're all the way over there, so don't even worry about it. If you wanted to be a part of it, you should have gone over there and helped him.
I'm just saying, don't look at Haramis for advice.
Oh, alright. I'm not sure how Haramis expects to start resurrecting the golem, but I guess he starts babbling words until he comes up with the one that will resurrect the golem, so he's just saying every word that he knows. Sounds like something he'd do. It's just... Alright. So, you guys have defeated the wizard, and if we scroll out here and look at the map, you pretty much explored the entire cave except for that one last section to the far west there. I'm just going to unveil the little bit over here because it's just a loop. But yeah. So what do you guys do?
So does anybody have any use for this magical pearl of power? You guys?
Keep in mind that the hand of Alia, Lemik's lover, is magical in some way,
Well,
but he
I
has it.
would
Always
really
said she had
want...
a magical personality.
Wow. Go kill yourself.
I mean, I guess I could try to check it out. Does he have it with him?
Yeah.
Would I be able to, like, spellcraft it by looking at it, or would I examine it?
You kind of have to hold it.
Yeah, okay. Guys, that hand he has is magical in some way. I think we might want to make sure it's safe for him to hold on to at least.
Yeah.
And by that you mean ours. Safe for him to hold on to.
Hey, you never know.
Bullshit.
It might be cursed.
Yeah, right. All right.
Anna could try and take it, but she might want to be healed, or she might want to find some health before she makes an attempt at
I don't
killing
know
some
if I would
angry
trust
neighbor.
Anna. She's not a very good rogue.
Yeah. I don't think the right thing to do is take the dead lover's hand.
By the way, guys, cool
Weeping.
story. You've leveled up. So
Oh,
for
no.
next
Yay.
session, you will be level 4, but we won't worry about that right now. Just thought
I
you
think
should know.
Calrain, you can probably talk him into giving us the hand. At least, I mean, we won't have it forever. We'll just make sure
I
it's
don't-
safe and then give it back to him.
I think ultimately it's down to his, it's his jurisdiction what he does with his dead fiance's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's
But,
magical and a goblin wizard had it, I mean, it might be dangerous.
Okay,
Yeah.
someone's touching the
Yeah,
greased
that's
up
my bad.
tiefling.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, nobody could use this pull of power or we haven't.
I think the summoner might be able to.
No, I'm the summoner. I can't.
And you're not an arcane person?
It only works for prepared spells, right? Mine are spontaneous, so
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, out of character, even if I wanted to use it, if it only works on prepared spells, then I can't
Oh,
either.
then, yeah, Hiramis, he's a priest, so he prays to his god every day. Whatever. So
I hand
he
it over to
can-
Heramus.
Yep.
So Heramus has the pull of power.
Excellent. Just out of curiosity, and you're not planning on even using that dagger, hey? That magical dagger?
What magical dagger?
Oh, well that's a thing. She doesn't even know. At the beginning of the session, I said, who has the magical dagger? Was it the old rogue? And everybody's like, yep. And I said, oh, well you have that. And I think I linked the dagger. Yeah, it's
I missed that.
alright, it's in chat. It's a +1 dagger of fainting, which is a +1 dagger and +2 to all feint attempts. So, that's an option for you if you want that instead of a short sword, the chance to have guaranteed +1 damage as opposed to, of course, having only a 1d4 to roll. But, yeah.
I'll use +1 dagger of fainting.
Yes.
Okay, I'll use that instead of the short sword.
Alright.
So, with Xavian saying the hand is magical, Kelrain will walk over to Lemik with Xavian, arm in arm, buddy.
Lemik.
And we're going, Kelrain will ask to, well, first he'll ask, was your fiance some sort of mage?
And he says, no.
Well, I'm very sorry for this, but that hand that you have is exuding some sort of magic. So unless the ring you gave her has some sort of spell of protection on it, I think someone has done something to her hand.
And he kind of looks at the hand, and hang on, you're kind of far away from him.
Oh.
You're yelling really loud.
I
There we go.
done something to that hand.
There we go. Excellent. All right. So you have to move your tokens. That's why we use map tools. I hate it when people don't move their tokens. All right. So he kind of looks at the hand and will look at you and say, "Well, what have they done to it?"
We're not sure at this point, but if you would allow us to examine it, just
Allow
a
me.
cursory, we
He'll
won't
give
damage
it to
anything
anyone
with
other than
advice.
Haramis, the insane one, and we'll he'll let you check it out.
Yeah,
So,
I'll take it.
yeah,
Oh,
Xavian and I
Xavian.
will
All right.
mull it over and spellcraft that shit.
Okay. All right.
Well,
This hand is a hand of mage, which would allow you to cast Mage Hand once a day. If it were yours.
The robed goblin was using it to work his genitalia.
Wow.
Well,
Oh, dear.
it shouldn't be anything dangerous. So I don't see. I say to Lemik, should be safe for you to hold on to.
All right. And he'll kind of look at you all and be like, well, I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm going to bury it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. You know.
All right. And he gives you a bit of a skeptical look.
With Aramis in our party, who knows what we're doing with that hand.
Aramis, stop being such an asshole. Holy crap. All right. So, do you guys want to continue exploring the very the rest of the cave, or just head out with your quests complete?
Well, if we've seen everything,
Well,
I
you
mean,
haven't
you
seen everything.
opened that end of us, so we know that's a dead end.
There is, I think, if I remember, there is at least one corridor
I'll
we haven't
just drag
explored.
you guys over here.
Yeah.
Anna's cleaning up first.
All right. Well, there's that pool of water, and it's only slightly goblin blood filled.
Yeah,
Now it's gonna have grease and other gore in it.
All right. So you guys
Kelrain
have
would do the
completely
same
corrupted
thing
that.
since he had to walk through.
All right.
so-
Yeah. Okay. You guys take a quick bath. No problem.
I
And
don't know what you
afterwards,
guys
of
are on about.
course-
I'm fine.
Afterwards, of course, he will slick his hair black again.
Anna can stab you, you know.
Turns out that pool has like that agent in it that changes the color of the water. Oh dear.
After this, though, I think we should definitely, instead of leading on to the last portion, we should, well, if he wants to leave, we should deposit Lemik at the entrance, and then we should wait a day before we continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the amulet, right? So we should probably return it. I mean, right? We found the amulet.
Yeah. You have the emerald amulet. Really, there's no need to explore down that way. But if you guys are curious, it's no big deal. All right.
We might
So,
as well rest in that tent.
all right. So you guys head out. Lamika on the Deep Dark Woods map will part ways with you into the woods as you guys head back to the tent, which is still there, and you guys can go back to the strange tent map, victorious with your wonderful necklace and all of that good stuff. And yeah, good job, guys.
Hooray. So, wait, why were we getting her the necklace again? I forgot.
What?
Sorry.
Why
Before we
what?
get back here. Why did we help her get the necklace again, you guys? I forgot.
Because Ilaria told you that she can reveal to you where those keys to the Door of Baal are.
Oh, that's right.
And she will tell you where you can find those keys, because you have returned her necklace.
So are we resting?
Well, you return back to the tent, and she greets you all and says, "Hello, welcome back to my tent. Did you retrieve my necklace?"
Of course. Fairly easy.
All right, and she gives you a smile, and she puts her hand out to receive it.
Kelrain will motion him to back off and say, "We have your necklace, but first, you have something to give us."
And she says, do you mean the divination?"
Yes.
He says, "Very well, but you all look tired and hungry. Would you care for some sustenance, or to rest in my tent for the night?"
You have given us no reason to trust you. We have gone out of our way to, out of our way. A griffin has told us that you had something that we needed, and we came to you in confidence that you would, provide for us.
All right,
in
she
our
she puts up
fully
a hand. She puts a hand up to stop you, and she says, "I'm insulted. It's sounding like you think that I can't deliver on my word. I will absolutely deliver on my word. I'm simply a very good host. And if Ilario sent you, you have a reason to trust me."
Ilario's been tricked before.
Yes.
All right.
Um,
All right. Well then,
can I sense motive to try and figure out if she's lying?
sure. You roll that secretly.
Secret?
Guys,
Because depending on
I'm
your roll, you could know the outcome. Like if you roll shitty, you know whatever I tell you is obviously the opposite. So, all right. You think that she's telling the truth. She appears to be a very honest and very gracious host, and you guys appear to just keep declining her offers of food and drink and rest. But you have retrieved her necklace, and she appears to be very pleased with that.
yeah, I could use a day's rest, I think, or at least
Did
a
we
night's rest.
ever did we ever look at this necklace, see what it was?
But that necklace didn't detect any magic. It was simply an emerald necklace on a gold chain.
All right.
King, is that a sense motive? Oh, yes. Yeah, same thing. You believe that she's completely genuine and a very nice person.
So, where are the beds at? I ask.
All right.
I'm pretty tired.
She says, "Well, I don't have any extra beds. I do live here on my own. But if you'd like to set up a couple of stools or lay out your own bedrolls anywhere in the tent, it's quite sizable."
Yeah, that could work, I guess. You said something about food as well?
She says, "Yes, of course," and she notions to the table, and as she points to it, food fills the plates. Absolutely delicious smelling food, chicken, and some wine, and grapes, and fruit, and um, vegetables. Food that you didn't exactly have in prison, and it all smells and looks quite good. But much like the prison guards' food that you saw every day, but now you can finally have your own.
Yeah,
And
I'm eating.
and she tells you to eat as much as you'd like.
I think Morgan, for this period of time, he'll have a modest portion of food, but he won't go to sleep. Like, he'll stay up for the remainder of it all.
All right. So she'll sit down and she'll eat with you, and yeah, real food is definitely quite good.
Sweet.
You're not. What are you, biting the frog?
Yeah.
You're not at the table.
Oh, I forgot to change maps. I was still looking at the other one.
Oh, good job, bro. All right.
Kelrain will be the only one that abstains from this.
Yeah, Bunkus will eat your portion.
What do you say, Anna?
So how you doing?
Yeah, our RP doesn't quite work like that. Slash flirt is not an RP element. What do you say?
Complimenting her on the food.
All right, and she gives you a very broad smile and thanks you for your compliment and offers you more if you're hungry for more.
Hey,
Also,
can I check out that? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I check out that cauldron? Maybe I'll see something awesome.
Do you ask her, or are you asking
No,
me?
I ask her. I'm
Oh.
asking her.
She says, if you look into the cauldron, you won't see anything. But you can go ahead.
I'll do it. Move over here. Look into the cauldron.
You see a silvery, almost mercury-looking like liquid swirling around in the cauldron.
Oh, well.
She looks to you, Haramis, and she says, "No. Are you?" Can't quite tell what you are under that face wrap. And she says, let's find out together. No. Best pickup line. No, that doesn't happen. All right. So Karen, she sees you just standing over there, and she notions you over one last time, and to look at the food and to eat. But I guess you're still rejecting.
Yeah, I will exit the tent and have my own supper.
Oh, as you begin leaving the tent, she says, "Oh, I wouldn't do that. The tent can move at any moment." And as you open up the flap, you notice that the tent actually already has moved away from the cave. You're in a completely different part of the forest that's unrecognizable.
Uh, it's a TARDIS. I'll close the tent flap and look over to her distrustingly and say, "This gives me even more reason to find you suspicious."
Well, I did warn you.
I mean, we already knew about the tent moving at random, right? So,
And then
We didn't know
Haramis.
it moved without her.
That's great. That's so great.
So perhaps there will be an episode entitled Haramis Gets Laid.
anywho, guys, I think we should head to bed early, or late, or whatever time it is.
You guys. As great as the RP is, I want to cut it short because somebody did say they have to be leaving after, a lesser time than our usual session length, possibly. So, you guys talk about things, and that's great. And then you guys go to sleep in Bertha's tent. Karain maybe off to the side, barely, sleeping with one eye open.
Yeah, he'll have a troubled sleep.
And the frogs are hopping around, croaking, and it's kind of hard to get to sleep for some of you. But
Morgan's staying fully awake for the entirety.
all
of
right,
it, so
they
it's
don't
just-
appear to bother anyone. Bertha will retire to her room and bid you all good night, and that if you're hungry, the table should be well stocked enough for all of you. And she goes to her bed. All right, so you guys go to sleep. Those who don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. And after 8 hours or so, Bertha comes out of her room, and she looks at you all. Actually, maybe if you wanted to talk to about Bertha behind her back, those who are awake, do you want to say anything?
She's beautiful.
She is.
I think we can trust her. I mean, the Griffin did send us here, so should be fine. I
The
think.
griffin also got his wings cut off.
Anna was gonna proposition her, but Haramis kind of
Haramis took over the conversation, began asking you too many questions so you couldn't even talk to Bertha.
Well,
I
the
don't-
Griffin.
Alas, there will be many more opportunities. All right.
Yeah, I always say I both trust her and don't trust her in the sense that I don't find her immediately sinister. Though I can understand as to why one might think she would be sinister. The thing that gets me though is why would she send for it to be so important that she would delay information of such a vital nature? Why would she send us on this small mission to find a trinket? What does the trinket mean to her?
I could try
Well,
to find out.
Yeah. Guess we can try to find out. I mean, I guess she might not see this, our errand, as important as the Griffin thinks it is. I'm not sure.
We've already explained as to what we're doing and why, and that Alario has sent us, and obviously, coming to us saying we've got this important mission, and this mighty yet injured Griffin has told us to and told us all this information and why it's important, and the very fate of the world could be at stake because of it. Why is that being put on hold in order to take care of some 4-foot-high green things who have stolen a necklace?
Hmm. I guess she might believe that the world really isn't at stake or something. I guess it's possible.
I could try to find out. I have a knack for finding out what people don't want to reveal.
And how did they even steal it when her tent obviously moves every 20 minutes?
Obviously, it
moves at
doesn't
random.
move every 20 minutes.
It's been here for a while when we were inside, so...
Well, has it?
Yeah, you guys were in the cave for like an hour or so.
Yeah. That's all Morgan's going to say. It's just that the only thing that bugs him is why the necklace was so important.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, if we can try to find out, I guess. Is this a
Yeah.
chest or something we're standing at?
Yeah, well, there is a locked chest there, yeah.
Oh.
You said locked.
Yes.
There's a chest. You guys?
Must be opened.
Yeah.
What
It
what
must...
skill is
huh?
used for picking a lock anyway? Forgot to
Disabled
check that.
disabled device.
Ah, okay.
I mean, do we want to open this chest? I don't really see any reason why we would.
And as you're talking about that, one of the frogs leaps up on top of it.
I was actually thinking about dropping one of the frogs in the cauldron, you guys. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
I'll leave you guys to that one.
You guys are
Mhm.
sick bastards.
Did we like heal any for sleeping?
Well, you haven't slept yet. This is all before you've gone to sleep.
Oh,
For,
Okay.
before sleep.
but you guys will heal to full. Everything will be full. I usually let people heal to full unless they're in like a dungeon where it will actually matter how much health they gain. So, yeah.
I'm just getting nervous being at 1 HP.
All right. You'll be okay.
Something's going,
A
something
frog
is going
bites you. GG.
Yeah, exactly. While you sleep, you bleed to death while everybody's sleeping.
Well, before
All right.
sleeping, then Anna's. Is she in like a separate room?
Yeah.
With a door?
Yeah.
Okay, Anna's going to come over here and knock on the door.
All right. You'll hear a bit of scuffling around, and then she'll open it and say hello.
Hi, I was wondering if we could maybe just talk for a little bit, just the two of us girls.
and she'll give you a bit of a smile and say, come in.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I.
All right, sure. I'll allow it. I'm not sure what I'm allowing, but I'll allow it. All right. When in doubt, that's the words any DM should say when they have no other thing to say. I'll allow it. All right. Okay. What do you say?
That completely drove all thoughts from me.
Never mind. Bye. All right.
Okay, seriously, I'm having trouble getting my brain back on track. What was I going in there to do?
You wanted to talk to her, just the two of you.
Well, to start off with, just some very generic talk between girls is what Anna's going for.
All right. Well, then you should start talking instead of blankly staring at her. For what has it been? 3 minutes now.
You said that you live in here alone?
And she says, yes.
It must get lonely being by yourself all the time.
Not so much. There are an odd number of travelers and adventurers that come through here. my tent happened to stumble upon.
So why do you travel like this?
She kind of looks at you and says, I'm not sure if I'm at liberty to tell you.
Um, where'd my web page go? I have information I need on a web page. It disappeared.
Close all your damn tabs.
Is it information on how to pick up girls or something else?
um, I want to make a sense motive check that would benefit from my unearthed secrets trait.
All right.
It
I know what that does, yep.
Yeah. So trying to figure out something she's not wanting to reveal.
All right.
So
Necklace. The necklace. Or,
I'm working my way in that direction.
right.
Where'd my information go again? There it is.
How do you keep losing your shit? All right.
And secret roll, right?
Well, yes. Yeah. So you're trying to unearth. Yeah. All right. You don't unearth anything in particular. You're not quite sure.
Okay, that was for regarding her traveling, her reasons for traveling.
That'll be used for sense motive.
What?
Well, her reasons for traveling. You know that she doesn't actually control the tent. So, and she doesn't reveal why she travels with it. So no, yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't really reveal.
Well, moving on with the conversation, that it was a necklace.
The green emerald necklace.
That necklace seems rather important. Does it do anything?
She says no, but I've had it for a very long time.
So it's sentimental value.
Yes.
Where'd you get it?
And she says, you ask a lot of questions. Why are you so interested in my necklace?
I'm not so much interested in the necklace as I'm interested in you.
And she kind of blinks a couple of times and says, well, you should be careful of who you become interested in. Knowing too much information about me could be bad for you.
Can I make another check to try and
All
figure
right.
out what she's implying?
Sure. Or you think that she's saying that if she was to reveal some information and you knowing it, then there's a chance that that could come to bite you in the ass because if people know that you know certain information about her, who knows?
Well,
So she's essentially saying that having the knowledge of information about various people could be detrimental to you because people will know that they can find information about others through you.
yeah, I know that from personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Okay, anything else she would say would be leading towards trying to sleep with her.
Well, she doesn't appear very interested in that idea.
In that case, she gives up and
All right,
says goodnight.
so you have discovered that the necklace. Holy crap! Somebody just breathed into the mic. You discovered the necklace is of sentimental value to her, and that she's not interested in you. But you don't know why she travels alone in this tent, as she says that the information could be dangerous. And she closes her door and goes back to sleep. All right. You guys all stare. You're like, well, that wasn't very long. All right, Haramis, you go in next one.
Actually, does anybody have like a wooden stick or something? You guys?
You reach
Oh,
outside the
put on
tent
a
and
chest
find a
of-
twig. I'm not sure why you want one, but sure.
Yeah. And I will take this twig and I'll put it in the liquid cauldron thing.
All right, and he begins stirring it around.
No, I lift it out again to see if the liquid sticks to it.
Oh, all right, it does not.
Is it like completely dry or?
Completely dry.
That's odd, you guys. I'll try. No, I won't. I'll go to sleep.
You're gonna stick your hand in for a second there.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I was considering it, but I thought better of it. I'll sleep on it, you guys.
All right, you
I'm back.
sleep. Did you say you sleep with Anna?
What? Oh, I made my token disappear.
You
Okay.
put it underneath Anna. All right, you guys, you go to sleep. I don't think anybody else has anything else to say. All right, excellent.
Hmm.
And you guys wake up the next morning. Bertha comes out of her room and wakes you all to a wonderful breakfast on the table. And she will offer you guys all some food, and you're all fully healed. Do you guys eat any of the food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. I think everybody but Calrain probably eats, right?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, Calrain eats, and then she asks you. She kind of claps her hands together and says, "All right, it's time for my necklace, which means it's time for you guys to find what you are seeking. Gather around the cauldron, please."
Oh, cool. I will ask her to wait until I summon Bonkers. He has to see this as well.
Okay. Okay. All right. Perfect. I'm gonna center everyone's view to what they see in the cauldron here. Perfect. That's what you see in the cauldron.
Blackness.
Yes. All right. So as you guys all gather over the cauldron and begin looking inside, you see the swirling mercury silvery liquid begin to swirl faster and faster as Bertha begins to chant some words. And Anna thinks, okay, good catch there. As she begins to mutter some words, and you all feel that your eyes are beginning to get very heavy, and you all begin to close your eyes as she begins to speak very softly and say,
In a world without time.
"Shh," and she says, "Think about what you seek, even if you don't know what it is." And I'm sure you all think of the Doors of Baal and the keys, right?
Among other things.
Among other things.
All right.
Some things are more immediate than others.
One of the four guys thought about Anna. Who was it? All right.
And I was thinking
no.
about the
No. Okay. As you guys peer into the water, you see a bird's eye view of the wonderful splendor of the entire Felarian Empire, as if you were in a plane looking down on the wondrous Felarian Empire and the three great islands that makes up the empire. And your vision kind of zooms down to the island of Hayun-Sik, where you guys are currently, and it zooms again into the castle, or into the city of Hayun-Sik, and then into the castle that's in the city of Hayun-Sik. And it zooms through the corridors of the castle of Hayun-Sik to the face of a man wearing a crown, and on the crown there is a wonderful, splendorous orange gem. And you guys see the wonderful orange gem appear in your vision on this king's crown, and he looks to be very noble. and then the gem disappears, and the vision zooms out again to seeing the Felarian Empire, and you guys then zoom down to the island of Fenji, into the castle on the island of Fenji, through the corridors of the castle, to the throne room of the king of Fenji. And there you see the king sitting with his crown, a wonderful blue sapphire in his crown, and the sapphire disappears. And finally, you zoom out once again, and the vision goes to the island of Chogan, through the harbor of Chogan, through the hundreds of guards and the noble people that inhabit Chogan, to the castle of Chogan, and the large walls with the armed guards. You begin to go through the hallways to the throne room of the king of Chogan, and on his crown, sitting in his throne, you see a brown gem as well. And then you all begin to open up your eyes, and you return back to the tent.
Where was the flame ruby at?
That there's one in Hide and Seek, one in Fenji, and one in Chogan, on the 3 crowns of the 3 kings of the Felarian Empire. And she says, she looks to all of you and says, those are the keys to the Door of Baal, and those are the keys that you seek.
Sweet. So, the question really is, who should be the king of which kingdom, right? I guess...
What are you talking about?
If I become the king of hide and seek, I guess I'll get one of the crowns, right?
Oh yeah, that's the easy. Okay, that's a good way of thinking of it. So far, I've had my first group say, well, how the hell are we going to do that? I mean, I have no idea how we're going to get any of those. My second group said, great, we have to kill 3 kings in order to get these gems. They immediately assumed killing the kings is the only way to get them. And you guys think, okay, we have to become the king to get these gems. The king of the empire that has one of the longest lineages of rulership of any other kingdom.
Oh, you guys have to...
You guys
You
got
wanna-
this.
You want to know what Anna's thought on it was?
Sure.
Sleep with them
Oh.
and steal them.
Of course.
Right. But yeah, you guys haven't heard my Call of Cthulhu story from ages ago. That just went horribly wrong. Then again, it's Call of Cthulhu,
Wait.
so then...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Aren't we supposed to be the spitting images of some past heroes?
You look very much...
Surely these kings have historians.
Yes, the past heroes of the forgotten knowledge that happened before Lux was defeated. All of the knowledge before Lux was defeated has been virtually erased from history, except for that which people have remembered.
Back to the Griffin.
You could go back to the Griffin.
Hmm.
However, he did say that he'll be repairing his temple for 2 weeks, and that you guys really don't... You should be laying low out of hide and seek for that time. So,
Yeah.
if you guys wanted to attempt to find a town or something like that, that would be a logical thing to do. Continue heading west before returning back to Ilaria.
Actually, Anna, which kingdom were you operating in before you got in prison?
That's a good question. Do I remember?
You mean where like Anna was from?
Yeah.
Well, she would have
I
been.
assume that's-
She would have been born. I mean, well, she picks, but if she was born from the land that she probably would have been born from, the human lands, Elendor, that's where tieflings usually come from, unless like humans went somewhere else in the world and had their child. But
Yeah, I was thinking
Which
she might have some
they do,
noble
don't they?
connection.
yeah, they do. So I mean, you can pick wherever the hell you want. I'm just he's asking you, so I can't really answer.
Yeah,
But that's not quite fleshed out yet. She doesn't quite have her story. Yeah, I mean, she literally
Oh,
knew about joining the campaign 3 days ago. So
yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
all
I
right.
was just thinking maybe she'd have some noble connections or something we could work
Oh,
in that area.
Well, I'm not sure she wants to return to where she was at when she.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I was just thinking maybe some of the nobles still like you there.
But she does have feline features, so that would suggest
Essa the
to
kitsune.
People
to
with-
people looking at her, it would suggest Essa.
She
Not
she
necessarily that she is from there, but that's what you might think after looking at her.
she looks a little kitsune. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitsune-ish. But yeah. All right. So Bertha asks for her necklace.
Who has that, you guys?
I'm sure the rogue.
Who has that necklace?
One of you guys may have picked it up, but by now the rogue.
This might sound a little crazy, but one of the gems is in Fengi, right?
Fenji, yes.
Fengi, yeah. The Mage Tower is in Fengi.
There is a mage tower in Fenji, but it's more
Surely
like a
if
prison.
I was just gonna say, surely if these keys are obviously of a magical nature, then maybe if our faces aren't infamous enough already to have gone from Hyun Seek to Fenji.
Well, you
we
know
should
that
go over
hasn't
there.
happened because you haven't been escaped from prison long enough to make the ship ride over. So
Yeah, so
Not quite.
we go there and we talk to some mages if that is the arcane center of the Tengu lands.
Well, why would we want to go to the arcane center?
Well, then there's got to be someone there who might know of the keys and the Doors of Baal, and then maybe we can try and find an ally that might make it easier to get the key that is in that land.
well, Lario explained that this knowledge has been lost for a long time and that only very few people are beginning to uncover it. So there is a chance that the people of the Mage Tower could know about it, but whether they're good or evil, you wouldn't quite know. And
And yeah, even then, they wouldn't know that we had been tasked
yeah,
this by
they
a
probably
griffin,
wouldn't
and
help
so
you.
if we're trying to seek these things out, they'll probably just blow the whistle on us again.
Unless you had some way of proving that you were, on the side that they were on the side of, then they probably wouldn't help you because this is a relatively delicate matter for quite a few people that would know about it. I mean, you wouldn't want to, if somebody came up to you and started talking about the Doors of Baal, you probably wouldn't want to tell them everything you know about it just because they're talking about it. You need to prove first that they're on your side. So, yeah. All right. So you guys, Bertha thanks you for the necklace, and she puts it on, and she looks fabulous. And she tells you all that you can go now when you wish. The tent should be close to where you first entered.
Right. So, what were the names of the three kingdoms again? I forgot.
Chogan, Fenji,
and,
and Hyun-Seek. Fenji, G, like the letter G, yo. All right, and Hyun-Seek.
Okay.
Kelrain doesn't like his names.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think the idea.
Chogan is going to be the most heavily populated because that's their first capital city, and that's their central island. Hyun Seek is actually their colony, so despite them having this huge prison, we'd probably be easier lost in a crowd here than anywhere else.
Again, that is if you want to actually return to the city of Hyun-Seek, instead of simply, laying low for a little while and letting this all blow over if it will blow over.
Well, I think we should stay away from hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it actually might be a good idea to go back to Alaria with this information and discuss it with him.
Yeah, he might have some ideas. That's
Yeah, I
true.
think that'd probably be the right choice of action.
Okay, you guys can do that. That's no problem with that.
But the guards we left were kind of close to the tower, right? So maybe they're still around there. So
Well, you traveled for 8 hours to get to that fork in the road, so you guys are
Oh.
about a day's journey away.
yeah, but if we're taking the same path back, that might be a bad idea.
You can go through the woods. Someday has survival, I hope.
That's a
I do.
oh sweet.
I bet I don't.
Yeah, I'm saying let's be cautious if we're going back closer to hide and seek, especially where they've seen us.
Yeah, so essentially, I mean, Ilario did say 2 weeks, but if you want to come back to him because you got this information, that's not a bad idea. So, you guys are going to head back to Ilario's tower?
I mean, I think that's good a place as any to start out.
Yeah, that seems like the right choice of action.
Alright, so you guys travel back another day's travel, and you go to, you go to the strange building map.
Oh, you still haven't fixed the name.
I will never fix the name. Never, you hear me? Alright, and it looks like Ilaria's been trying to tidy up the place a little bit while you've been gone, but he'll see you approaching from the distance, and he will fly down to greet you as you enter the tower.
He can fly now?
He will walk down to greet you as you enter the tower, because it's only been a day. It's only been a day, sorry. Sorry.
Did you
I was
drink
pretty
some
impressed.
Red Bull?
Oh, that was acceptable. I will allow that one, Aramis. Alright. So he'll look at you all and kind of look surprised, and he'll say hello and that he wasn't expecting you for another 12 days or so. Why are there 2 Calrains?
Because I was editing my...
Alright, no worries, no
personal
worries. Alright,
macro.
so he says that he wasn't expecting you.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem.
And he says,
Appears that-
he asked if you found Bertha, and
Yes,
I'm
there's
sure-
no problem there.
I'm
And
sure
she
you
helped us out.
explain about the story and everything. You don't really need to say it all, but we can just say you tell him about Bertha, the Tent, the Goblins, alright, and then you tell him about your actual problem.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
say,
This is
appears-
what you word. I'm saying you don't need to tell about the entire adventure. But
yeah, okay.
Alright.
I'll just say, it appears that the 3 keys are basically in the crowns of 3 of the rulers of the Tengu lands. So,
he
we have
says,
no way of getting them.
that is a problem, especially for the ruler of Hide and Seek, who was the one who originally imprisoned you.
Exactly. You don't happen to have any connections you could call upon to help us out with this?
He says, no, I'm sorry.
But surely griffins are well-respected creatures. If you spoke to one of them, maybe they'd
Yes.
aid us.
But we're not really allowed to speak to the rulers, not unless something catastrophic would happen.
Wouldn't this be in preparation to stop something catastrophic from happening, though?
And he kind of looks at you and says, that's not quite how it works.
And who makes these rules?
The Griffins of High Rock,
Oh,
which is a kind of legendary place in the sky that people know of. Maybe you would have heard about it in some kind of story growing up, where all the Griffins live. Which begs the question, what the hell is he doing here?
oh, I was just asking. I was going to ask. Maybe we should get there to speak to them. Would that be possible?
He says, no non-Griffins have ever gone into High Rock.
That, and if we, out of character, that, and even if we were allowed, it's, I'm afraid our only potential ride seems to be a bit disabled in that part at the moment.
Airships.
We could just go get one of them goblin wizards to help us. They can fly.
A wizard did
You're...
it.
Alario says that he has been
Experience.
watching over the city of Hide and Seek in the forests, and that he's seen many guard patrols out and about. But he's also seen that, if you remember last session, I think Interitio actually asked about possible towns in the forest. Anybody remember that?
Vaguely.
He asked if there were any towns in these woods, and Ilario said that no, there isn't, because it's far too dangerous to create a town with all these goblins and trolls and ogres and gnolls and things all about. And Ilario tells you that there's a small settlement that he actually has seen in the forests. And if you guys were to go over to the settlement, it may be a good place to lay low until the commotion happening at Hayun Seek dies down.
That's a good point. We might use it as a base for scouting as well, I guess. But, I mean, did the ruler have anything to do with us getting imprisoned, like, personally? Would they have
Yeah,
seen us?
yeah. In Hayun Seek, if you've committed a crime, you're brought before the king, and he literally sentences you himself.
So he'd know us by our faces.
Yeah.
Unless he has a terrible memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And as we all know, Tengus are elephant people, and they never forget.
Yeah, well, maybe this settlement, maybe they need some help with hunting trolls or killing goblins or something as well. Why do we lay low? Always a good thing to do.
So before we head out, Kelrain will ask the Griffin if he has any sort of any sort of token to give us that creatures may know us by our actions instead of our word of mouth.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Out of character, word it.
I want something to say. We're on a job from a Griffin. Stay back, man.
So like a
Stay
letter
back.
of recommendation or
Yeah,
something.
letter of recommendation.
He
We're on a
said,
job from a Griffin, so shut the fuck up. We can go where we want.
he says, I don't know if it will really curry you favor with certain people, or anyone for that matter, but I could get you something. And he goes into this room here for a second and comes back with 5 silver griffin amulets, similar to the ones that the druids were wearing that were dead on the floor here when you first came to the tower. And he says,
I will take them gratefully.
You'll take all of them? Hey,
I wear all 5 because I'm a gangster.
Bling bling, and then I can sell some.
All right. No, you each get 1.
Yeah.
We're going to wait for Anna real quick. And, well, actually, we're getting close to ending up here. All right, so Ilario just gave you all a silver griffin amulet to show that you are kind of a friend of the griffins, essentially, is what is being asked for. So
Okay.
it's not a terrible place to end right now, but we could go on. It depends on. I think it was Xavier who said he had to be leaving earlier, right?
yeah, but I'm still good for another hour, so...
Yeah, I think going for an hour, we're going to be ending in the middle of something.
Oh.
So
that might not be so good then.
it's been 4 hours. It hasn't been too bad. It's not the worst place to end. I think that we'll call it here, and you guys will head towards the town that Ilario described that has somehow managed to create a bit of a foothold in the forests
Okay.
with all these terrible monsters. All right, good stuff. Good games. Cue the outro.
Will they find what they are looking for in the settlement? How will they find a way to get the gems from the crowns of the many kings of the Tengu lands? Find out next time on a very special Doors of Baal.